Hello, everyone. Warm greetings from the high 10. Sorry, got me a net in here flying around. Don't want to behave. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you, Miss Moore, for joining me. Thank you all so much. Thank you. A little bit of hair on me. Thanks a lot, you guys. One viewing, that is fine. Thank you all. Welcome to Everyday Shenanigans, where I discuss true crime, breaking news, and various topics. Thanks for joining me. Hello, Brianna, Dama Dozen, Night Owl. Thank you, Wesley. Thank you, Angie Dare. Thank you all so very much for joining me. This should be a very interesting topic for the evening. Hello, Brianna. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So I'll let you all fall in here. Got 20 viewing. Thank you so much. Yes, this topic came to me. You know, someone I was talking to earlier that wanted to enlighten me on some things. And, you know, sometimes you get conversations that bring about a topic. So, you know, I just thought this would be interesting. Sorry, trying to get all my cords together. Sorry about that. This a conversation with someone spawned this topic for discussion this evening. Have you ever been bamboozled by someone, people, things? You thought you knew some things. You thought you knew someone, people, situations, relationships, friendships, courtships, co-worker, neighbor, boss, landlord. Have you ever known a bone collector? Someone that carries a bone. People tend to carry bones, maybe not deliberately. Maybe they just want to inform you of something that they heard about you, or they thought it was information you should know about something, someone, circumstances. I'm going to talk about each one individually. First, we're going to talk about the bamboozler, the bamboozled associate, whichever tense you like to use. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to give you the definition of bamboozle, and that's BAMBOOZLE. Verb, informal. Past tense, bamboozled. Past participle, bamboozled. We're going to give you a for instance. This is in the Google. It means fool or cheat someone. Tom Sawyer bamboozled the neighborhood boys into doing it for him. Example. Similar, trick, deceive, delude, hoodwink. Spike Lee must have been in Google before Google's time, because you remember he used that in Malcolm X. Bamboozled and hoodwinked. Shut your mouth. Mislead, take in, dupe, fool, double cross, cheat, defraud, swindle, outwit, outmaneuver, catch out, gull, hoax, beguile. Oh, I love that word, beguile. Entrap, con, bilk, diddle, rook, put one over on, pull a fast one. Spoof, shaft, do, have, jip. That's GYP, if you didn't know how it was spelled. Flim flam, sucker, snooker, gold brick. Cozen, chicane, sell, elude. Confound or perplex. Bamboozled by the number of saving plans being offered. That's an example of bamboozled. Bamboozle, whichever word you'd like to use. Present or past tense. Thank you all for joining me. Hello, Terry. Thank you so much. You see, we all can be easily bamboozled by people we meet, circumstances we encounter in life, such as being befriended by someone. You may think they came in good faith. You perhaps went to them in good faith, being cordial, thinking they were nice, kind, or you just wanted to get to know them because you met some type of way. But then you realize that perhaps that the person you have been talking to is not somebody that you knew, whether it was a new acquaintance or an old one. Because you see, sometimes we meet people, and I use associate because sometimes we realize that people were never a friend or family or comrade, partner, be it business partner, lover, spouse, that they only were out to use you or to see what they could get from you. And perhaps they did this because of what you have or what they thought you have. Either tense. You had access to something that they thought they could use, get. You had resources. You have resources they thought they could also use and utilize. I think of the movie Misery. In that movie, Stephen King's finest work, if you've ever read a Stephen King novel, very long. Most of his books are very long, but they are very detailed to where he puts you inside of the book. He puts you in that place, and you can actually visualize what he's telling you, the yarn that he's spinning. A man has an accident on a cold, snowy road, loses control, and he is found by a woman in his vehicle turned over. And he realizes, I've been saved by this kind lady. But little did he know that when he got inside of her home and being nursed back to care and stability, that he had been bamboozled and hoodwinked, misled and deceived. She wanted him for her own personal gain. And I think he realized that once he saw that she was not trying to let him out of there, inside of that room, that bed, and not contact his outside sources to render aid to him. She was a fan of his work. Interesting. A fan. Now, what is a fan? You see, famous people, well-known people, regular people can have fans. You're famous for something, such as in Misery. He was a crime novelist. So she was a fan. So she said she was. But as he stayed in the bed, recuperating and gaining his strength, he realized she was not a fan. She was a sociopath who wanted him all to herself. And she did not want to let him out of that room. So he had to fight to get out of that room. You see, everybody is not your fan. Famous people have learned this. They say they like you, but somewhere down the line, they start to act indifferent towards you. And of course, you may not know them because you're famous. How would you know? These are thousands of people all over the world liking your work, your music, your acting skills, whatever it is that you do, sports. You could be a public speaker. You could be a talk show host. You could even be a YouTuber. They praise you at first, and then you start to see things that's not proper dough. Maybe they don't like me, or maybe they're acting a little indifferent. They're not writing letters anymore. Maybe the views are going down on your TV show or something. You start seeing things, hearing things, and God forbid you to do something that you didn't know that you did. And now they're writing crazy things about you in the columns and the tabloids. And maybe you made a snafu in life. You said something you shouldn't have said on TV or in a public statement, or you're dating somebody they don't like. You changed your hair color. You divorced somebody that they thought was good for you. Whatever. Now the fan has a problem with you. The fan doesn't like you anymore. The fan doesn't like your new friend or foe or whomever, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband. You left somebody that they actually like. Now they have a problem with you. They're mad because you said something they didn't agree with. Hell, maybe you told them you were going to get a COVID shot and they got an attitude because they wanted to know why the hell you wanted to get a vaccination to save your damn life. I've heard it all. Are you that person? Are you the dirty fan? Are you listening out there? Somebody in the chat? Somebody on YouTube, Facebook, La La Land, Mars, Jupiter? Are you the dirty fan that claim to like people, but then turn on them at the drop of a hat because they said something you didn't like, and then you send nasty messages to them by tabloid or Twitter, Facebook, inboxes? Are you that person? Life can be so cruel. Misery. I'm your biggest fan. But she wouldn't let him out of that room. How easily we can be bamboozled by people, hoodwinked by people. How easily they turn on you. And maybe they'll turn on you in a not so subtle, they could be subtle rather, Not say anything out of the way, not do anything, not talk about you behind your back, but just do little things to show you they're not favoring you any longer. They do subtle things to show you they're not your friend. They're not your associates. They're not your anything. And the reason why that is because you don't know them. And I think most of you know this from living in the world, that you don't know people. How could you know someone? Especially if you probably never met them. And you could just been talking to them on the phone or through emails or IG, Facebook. How could you possibly know somebody you've never met? And then one could say, how could you possibly like someone you've never met? Amen. The bone collector. Oh, that's my favorite one. You see, the bone collector is a carrier of bones. He or she carries a bone because maybe they didn't really mean any harm. They were thinking of you. They were concerned about you and wanted to tell you what the good news has been about you, the bad news about you, what they're saying about you. I just had to come tell you. But you see what the problem is when you don't stop telling and the person has kindly asked you to stop and you keep repeating things. So then one would have to wonder, the person who's getting all the bones laid at their feet, unwarranted, and didn't ask for them and didn't send for you. That person would have to wonder, well, why do they keep carrying all these bones over here? I told them I'm not interested in what they have to say. I'm not interested in the information that they're bringing forth, yet they keep bringing me. So are they bringing it to warn me? They're really concerned, or are they reveling in the he said and the she said? Are they liking the discord of the bones? Do they like the messenger of the bones? Are they indeed the messenger, but saying that it's Peter, Paul, and Joe said, or Shamiqua, Deborah, Susie Mae? You see, being a bone collector can be very dangerous because you can become a nuisance to the person you're carrying the bones to. If they've told you they don't want to hear it and you keep talking about negative things to them, then now they may think that you're in on the bone gathering with the other bone collectors. So then you have to say to yourself, I think you are the same. Because you're not really a friend of mine and you are not in my corner. You are with the BS. So I have to feed you the same. And as I state, the bone collector could honestly think they're doing good. I'm just telling you these things because I don't like what they're saying about you. I know you. You're not that person. I know you well. I like you. I just hate to hear these horrible things they're saying about you. But do you? Or are you secretly enjoying it? Is that one of you out there, a bone collector? They always said, beware of the messenger. Are you carrying a bone to be spiteful because you're enjoying the sick and diabolical things you're hearing about that person? Are you hoping to see the demise of that said person you're carrying the bones to? You're wanting them to fall because secretly you never liked them anyway. Maybe you never liked that person and you just pretended to be cordial for ulterior reasons, such as the bamboozler. And one can start out liking you, of course, showing you favor, but then somewhere down the line, he or she has gotten perturbed with you, such as the fan, and they have gotten offended by something you said or done, but you don't know you said or done anything, but they have shown you in little bitty ways, perhaps maybe not overt. Like I said, it doesn't have to be that you heard them saying anything bad about you or they did anything malicious that you know of, or maybe something you do know of, but you played it off and pushed it under the rug because you didn't want to think bad of that person at that time. And you gave them a pass. That is the title of this video. The bamboozled, bamboozling, bamboozled, bamboozler, associate, and the bone collector. Because in the end, the bamboozler and the bone collector are one and the same. I thank you for listening. You see, every day when you go out in the world, you realize as you age, I would say, to where I am, 50, you realize you don't know people. And that's my message today, is that you don't know people. And you can actually see people every day and don't know them. You can sleep with people and don't know them. You can play house, set up shop, and bear children and don't know them either. You can be related to people, but you don't know them. And you can live side by side with he or she in an apartment building, neighborhood, condo complex, skybox, but you really don't know the guy in 1B because he doesn't really know you. And I think somewhere in the world of worlds, we become befuddled in our thinking that we know people when we do not. And that's okay. We are all flawed and we all make mistakes. And that's okay because we're of the flesh and we're going to make mistakes. But you need to take heed that the first sign you see a foul MF come directly and it smells like chia poo, 9 times out of 10, it's shit. Thank you for all my new subscribers. Thank you for those viewing. Thank you for those joining. Thank you for those who unsubscribed. I want to thank you. And I want to thank those who have actually been loyal to the channel. I thank you because I've learned in this game and in the game of life that you don't know people. And people usually show you who they are. And as Maya Angelou once said, when they show you who they are, believe them. Well, thank you for joining me. And I hope you all have a prosperous week. God is good all the time. Amen. I sure want to give him thanks. I want to thank the Lord today for the gift of discernment. If I don't thank him for anything today, besides giving me breath today, I want to thank him for the gift of discernment. Amen. Amen. Okay. I'm live. Anything you'd like to say about the content this evening, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. I was just about to hit the link. I will definitely have to agree with everything you had said about people who are bone collectors.
Let's start with the bamboozler. Start with the bamboozler first, ma'am, if you don't mind. Thank you.
No, I don't mind, babes.
Okay.
The bamboozler, I will tell you, I have had this experience, and as a person that has experienced being bamboozled by someone I thought was for me, I would tell you it's something that's very hard to get over and that I still struggle with, because you truly, in some cases, love that person like family. And when someone goes out of their way to hurt you with something you would have given them, or, been there for them for, it's a very, very painful thing. I mean, it was like family. And once I was betrayed and bamboozled, that's why, I'm very guarded with certain things now. I can't.
Was it something personal? Was it something personal they said, did, took from you? What? Or can you elaborate?
It was something they did, something they said that caused like a big chaos.
Okay.
Within my family.
I see.
And it just divided us on so many levels to where, I'm kind of estranged from certain family members. So that's why, when you take people in, they're your family, and, I felt like, okay, this is, I'm there for you, you're there for me. But the whole time it was ulterior motives, to get in good and just use personal things and, bamboozle the whole situation for me. It was very eye-opening, because I didn't think people were like this. I was very naive, so to say. I was very trusting. I'm very big-hearted, and
so you say that about yourself now. You feel like you're a very trusting person.
I was more trusting then. Now I'm more cautious. I look for the red flags. I look for any inappropriate things that are done.
Such as what? Such as what? Can you elaborate? What flag would you look for now?
What flags I look for now?
Yes.
Honesty. I look for making sure the story always stays the same way from the day I met you. I look for any action you might do in front of other people. I was friends with someone I got bamboozled by somebody I really loved.
Okay.
It was a close friend, and what I mean by that is, in private with me, you one way, you talking, you this, but you get in front of people and your personality change.
Oh yes, yes. Well, I think we've all seen that.
Yeah, things that you said to me, the story seems to change in front of them. The narratives change,
Yes.
and things like that. And
Yes.
I find that very disheartening when
Yes.
you are telling me you're trusting me with certain things about your life, and I'm
Yes.
trusting you, and I'm bringing you around certain people that are
Yes.
very close to me.
Yes.
And so I look out for things, you know, now where I'm skeptical of everything. I'm not as free will to help or listen to or be there for people like I used to be, or do a handout, or put my name out there for you, or help you get a job, or refer you to something. No, I've been bamboozled. I've been
so right now you wouldn't refer somebody for a job?
God have to tell me to do it. I have to pray.
Have you been bamboozled lately?
Have I been bamboozled
yes.
lately?
Have you been deceived lately?
No, because I don't allow myself to get out there to get deceived.
Oh, I'm just curious.
I just try to keep myself very guarded. To talk to me means I have to find like an interest in you. And when you connect on something that might be very personal, very dramatic, and I'm there for you, and I'm there through all of that.
Okay.
And I bring you in, and then I find out the whole time you were lying, you were using me.
Okay.
You were using my family. To me, that's the deepest part of being bamboozled, that people don't understand, that it takes some of us years to get over it. Some of us still haven't got over that. For somebody takes your life and plays with it as if, oh yeah, we were cool X amount of years, but F it, I just was there to get what I had to get. I was there to interrupt your life and stuff. It was very personal for me. That's why I don't play games now. I had to learn that. Even though I have compassion, that sometimes I have to have my compassion and hold it in to myself and bring it home to my house and leave it there.
Okay. I've got Victoria up here. I want her to say something if you don't mind.
Oh, okay, no problem.
No, that's fine. Victoria, how you doing, baby?
Hi, Queen. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, honey. Queen is blessed.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining me.
I just wanted to come in. I finally caught alive and get in.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
And the blessing of the word to the wise is what you just told. You hit it from the beginning to the end. From the bamboozle and all that. Because at the end of the day, like you said, it's a lot of people you think you know, you don't know. How can you like a person that you really don't know just because you do social media, email, all that?
Preach.
But then when you take a liking and a trust in a person, even though it's social distance or whatever, you know, they'll turn around and they'll hit you just like your family in your face.
Yes, ma'am.
Like you see them every day.
Amen.
So I'm gonna let the queens finish speaking, but I'm in here.
I thank you for that. And I want to say this too, Miss TG, directly. I want to thank you for the chat you gave me months ago, because it has prepared me for this journey tonight.
Absolutely. And I salute you, Queen.
And I want to thank Queen for that, because I went against the grain and took a chance. But I know I'm a better person because I have been known to be a little rough around the edges with some people. I always am kind-hearted. And sometimes people can mistake the little roughness as a person being, you know, mean, or it's never that. It's just that I am more concerned about the queen, which is myself. But it doesn't mean that I will be ever mean to anybody directly. It's just sometimes maybe my tone can come across as, oh, she seems mean. She's mean-spirited. Oh, it's never that.
It's like a washing machine. When they
because if anybody, like I tell people in the street, they'll tell you, she'll give the shirt off her back. She'll give a homeless man money. She'll give a homeless man a ride to the store, because that's queen. But that's the side that, such as this box, you don't see, because you don't know me. So that's my journey, is to try to be a better person. But I brought this video because the gift of discernment told me you need to tell people something today.
It's a testimony, baby.
It is
It's
a
a
testimony.
testimony.
It is a
You
testimony.
heard me?
Yes,
It's a testimony, and that's why I had to come in. And it's a testimony because everybody, even the people in the bushes, hey, what you thought? Excuse me, y'all. What time is it? Anywho, I'm sorry, y'all.
It's okay.
It's a testimony when you can come up here in the sermon that you just had right now. Everybody should have came to the altar.
Oh, they should. And let me tell you something. I pray that whomever don't make it to the altar, you make it to some altar.
And they on their way, or you need to be on your way.
Well, hey,
you know,
that's the
because
thing
why?
about life is that everybody's plight is different and everybody's journey is different. And
they take it different. And some people don't see. Then you got a lot of people out here. They don't catch on as quick as what certain people
okay. And that's okay.
And then they can move at their own pace. Yes. But you still got to meet that maker. You still got to get to that altar.
Amen. Amen. That's
blessing is the glory.
And that is the point of this video, is that I pray that a bamboozling person, a deceit, a fraud.
There's a lot of them out here.
Oh,
and there's a lot of them out here.
Yes,
there's a lot of them out here. But you know what?
Somehow make it to the altar, because God is a favorable God, and He will surely bless you even when you foul.
Even when you've been
He's a forgiving God. He's a forgiving God.
He's still gonna favor you.
Yes,
anyway.
Look, some clicking in. I'm finna hang up and I'm finna come right back on. I'm finna come right back in. Let me right back in, because something going on with my. I got two devices on.
Okay, that's okay.
Let me hang up off of one. Okay. I'll be right back.
Bye bye. Thank you.
All right.
That's Victoria. Okay. Exquisite, what do you have to say, sweetheart?
Hey, Queens, that everything y'all said touched it right on the nose. Like bamboozle, hoodwink, taking kindness for weakness, just like that's the type of person that I am. Like, it seemed like people be taking my kindness for weakness. Like, okay, maybe I'm too kind, but then if I come and act like, you know what, then she. No, because you pushed me there. Then I felt bamboozled her hoodwinked in the middle of that. And it's kind of like, man, I really thank God for you. And I never knew, like you say, man, social media is the worst of the worst. And I didn't even know that the hate was real, not even just on Facebook, Instagram, and that's why I don't do Instagram and all that, but for my YouTube, but I don't do the Facebooking. They are people I already know, but YouTube.
But the hate is real because they're human beings, and that's why I try to make everybody understand. I'm not trying to interrupt you, but the hate is real only because you are that way anyway.
Yeah, that's right. For real,
you've only been given an outlet to act it out,
right?
But so you's a hater. But you's a hater either way,
right? Yeah, you're right. So it's kind of like, it's just kind of like, I just didn't even know that it was like that in the YouTube world. So it kind of like made me stand it off for a quick second. Like, okay, yeah, like you say, people delete, gon' get delete. However, it's just like, man, you gotta just keep on pushing in the end. That's how I'm looking at it, because I felt real bamboozled today, and it was by family, and it's just
okay.
Like, I'm just laughing,
and it's okay. The point is so long as Exquisite knows that someone attempted to bamboozle, that's all that matters, is that you know that they tried.
And I'm gonna keep it pushing, and then you put this video on here. I'm like, why is she in my head?
Yes. Because see, I had been having some dreams lately, and I was talking to somebody about the dreams, and I kept trying to figure out what they meant, and the dreams were repetitive day for day, and I kept telling somebody there's something going on, and I can't put my finger on it. But the dream is repetitive, and of course it has something to do with this box. And so I told myself, he gonna reveal it to me. He's going to reveal it to me. He just said, just sit back, Queen. I'm gonna reveal what you need to know, because guess what? You already knew, but you gave it a pass.
It's like you say, I'm the type of person to get a shirt off my back, like literally, like that's my passion, is doing stuff for people in need. So it's like, it's just kind of like, man, I'd rather eat. My slogan is, I'd rather eat bums with crumbs. I mean, eat crumbs with bums than eat steaks with snakes. Cause man,
Amen.
some
Woo, but you
people.
know what? That's in the scripture. Don't let me quote Psalms to you. He said it in the Psalms. Don't sit at the table with the wicked.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, that's why everybody can't sit at my table. Shit, get that.
That's
So
why I'm
I'm
funny
learning.
about who steps over my threshold. When Nietzsche would make jokes about people coming in my house, there's a reason
Right.
why I say those things. I'm particular about who steps into the threshold because see, a lot of people don't really think about that. For those of you who like a lot of company, you like entertaining a lot, you like Pookie Ray Ray, bringing Pookie Ray Ray times 12 in your house. You see what you
Right.
don't understand about not knowing people. You have let the enemy in, and you let the enemy come in with other enemies, and they sitting on your furniture. They drinking
Right.
out your refrigerator.
Just hissing at you,
Huh?
just like a snake.
Eating off your refrigerator, your plate, and you think they copacetic, but guess what? You sitting at the table with the devil and don't even know it. That's why I don't like anybody coming in my house.
For real,
I don't care if I just met you and you seem nice. I still really prefer you don't come here.
Yeah, and then it be kind of like that too with the social media now. I'm kind of like, I always was like, but my family be like, no, you shouldn't do that. And plus, because I have my own business and different things, they be like,
Yes.
no, you have to network. I'm like, but all money ain't good money, and I'm not
Well,
gonna
that's the
offer my
point.
business to this
Hey,
person and that person. If
and you
look,
will
I don't
learn
care if
that.
it's their money.
But you'll learn that in the business world as well. And that's a testament as well that you're trying to grow your brand, whatever your brand is, whether it's a plumbing business or you're selling clothes or purses or masks or whatever. That is still an open invitation for fraud and
Right,
buffoonery.
right. For somebody come rob you blind, like
Yeah.
just crazy,
That's why you
too
have to
much.
be careful what you reveal off your tongue to strangers and even people you know, because you've already seen that with the past videos I brought you about the stimulus situation, killing
Yeah,
people for money. Because you see, God had already told you he was foul, but you played in the lion's den anyway.
Yep, you're right.
And I
Everything you
don't wish
speaking
death
is
on
real, Queen.
nobody,
Real. Everything
but
you
you
speaking.
played in that den.
I had to hop
And
on here. My mom and dad is out here from out of town, but I
that's
seen
fine.
them. It pops
Tell
up
him I
on my
said hello.
phone. I hold on. Let me hold on real fast. I'm gonna have my mama
Okay.
come back here because she wanna.
Okay, that's fine.
Mom, come real fast. Yeah, they came out here on my grandma's birthday party. That's why I was saying this so much with my family today. But I just gave it to God, and I'm just like, and then you put this video up here. I'm like, man, but mom, come say hi. It's live, but say hi to the queen.
Hi, how are
Hello,
you?
how are you?
I'm good, good, good. And what is your name?
My
Everyday
name is
shenanigans.
Angela, but my channel is Everyday
Okay.
Shenanigans.
Okay, I'm gonna look you up.
Please, ma'am, please do. And if I get a little
Okay.
crunk, just forget about that day. But I
Oh,
but
No,
I
you
don't plan on
keep
doing
it
that. But
real.
I thank
She
you,
keeps
ma'am.
it
Thank
real.
you. Thank you.
all
Look,
right.
she keeps it real, mom. She got a daughter that keep it real. So she older than me, so she really keeps it real. So she like
Yes.
she.
I'll look you up.
Thank you, ma'am. Enjoy your trip.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
All
You're
right.
very welcome.
Well, I'll talk
Yes.
to you later,
Okay,
Queen.
that's fine,
Everybody have
sweetie.
a good
Enjoy
night.
your family.
All right. All
Okay.
right.
Bye
Thanks.
bye, sweetheart.
All right.
Bye bye. Miss Victoria, you have joined us back.
Yes, ma'am, I
Okay.
have. I have
Okay.
to turn some stuff off. When I be having too many devices on, they be clashing.
Oh yeah, yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So the commentary, I love it. It's awesome,
Thank
you
you.
know. And it's some people out here probably need to hear this. And there's
Yes.
some people out here that's in the hiding that hate to even say that they've been bamboozled. They've been traumatized by different situations.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
because this social media and this YouTube,
Mm,
it turns different ways on every type of levels.
mm,
Every type of level.
mm,
You got the fake with the fake, you got the real with the real. You got one time they want to be real, then three, four,
mm,
5 months later they fake. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, God bring people in a circle for a reason.
Amen.
And you know how to judge. You know how to trust. You know how to believe, because you want to only give a person so many times to bamboozle you. I'm not bamboozled so many times.
Oh, right.
I see you from the beginning. It's a done deal.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's family, friends, how long
That's
we
how I roll.
anything.
That's how I sleep at night. See, that's what people don't understand. See,
exactly.
See, that's the thing people don't understand about forgiveness. See, this is where people get the Bible mixed up. You think because he told you in the scripture that you should forgive man meant he said go back and fool with them. God ain't told you that.
Never did.
That's what people don't understand about the scripture. He ain't never told you to go back and ride or die with them. Exactly. You said that. God ain't told you that.
Baby, you better obey by that and make it that you know. You got to obey by regardless.
That's where people get the scripture mixed up, Victoria.
Yes,
they love to use, he said forgive. He said forgive. Okay, I don't got to explain to you if I forgave Peter Paul, but I also know what they do. Tell you to go back in the lion's den. You tell you put your head back in that lion's mouth.
You better preach that. You better preach just like when you was talking about misery. For one, misery loves company. Okay.
Well, it always have. It always has. Yes.
Okay. Then when you got a stalker, you know, people don't know the real meaning of a stalker.
You really don't. But you're gonna bring it to me.
Hey, let me tell you something. They better look it up. They know how to Google everything else up when they want to look up people identification, people addresses and all that. Start looking up the meaning of life and being a person and a genuine person that you are yourself. If you don't know yourself, how can you talk about anybody else? If you don't have faith in God and the God that you serve, how can you judge and point a finger at anybody else? How you keep asking for forgiveness, and you turn around and do the same thing you was asking for forgiveness for? Now, come on now, let's make it make sense. I'll wait. Yeah, well, God is a forgiving. He's an awesome, forgiving God. But if you study saying, oh, Lord, I ain't going to do this no more. Oh, Jesus, please forgive me. And then you turn around and do the same thing.
Yes.
He ain't looking at you.
Right.
He in control.
Yes.
This battle is not yours.
Yes.
So when they come with this YouTube, social media, backstabbing, trying to degrade a queen or a king,
too,
if you're not genuine within a person's heart of who you meet, I don't want to deal with you.
Amen.
Enough is enough.
Well, you know what I've learned, Victoria, and like I said, I thank TG for talking to me a month and a half, 2 months ago. She warned me, and I did listen to her, and I talked to her, you know, about, you know, the growth of the channel and, you know, needing certain things, but I should have listened. I should have listened.
It don't take.
But I'm good. But I'm good. Because my God is good and I'm favored, so it doesn't matter. That's why I was trying to explain to the viewers is that no matter what I go through, it doesn't matter because I know my faith and I lean on faith and I don't want to dwell on crazy nonsense. It doesn't matter if it has something to do with this box or outside this box. I walk on faith. So anything that comes my way, I turn it over to God. And that's what I've always done. That's why I'm still here. That's why I'm here.
Covered.
You know, there's kids. Yes, there's kids 30, 40. They ain't made it to 50 because they have led a certain way of living that they couldn't get to 50. I feel great to be at 50.
Miss Shenanigans. I'm 53 years old. I just adopted 3 grandbabies. I ain't know how I was going to do it. I ain't know how I was going to make it.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
Trials and tribulations. But you got to handle you. You got to handle yours.
First.
You understand?
Yes.
See, can't nobody tell you nothing about you but you. Can't nobody go on YouTube and point a finger to you and say you this, you that, and this and the other. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And if you get on here and can't figure out you, What the hell you up here for?
Right.
You understand me? When you already covered.
Yes, I am covered. And that's the thing too about this box and other boxes. You see, the box can be a clown can get in the box.
And sometimes them boxes be disfigured, baby.
Well, most of them are, but that's the point. The people who run this, and just like YouTube, TikTok, it's all the same. They give you the opportunity to be a clown. So therefore, hey, it is what it is. But I've learned I take a grain of salt, like I said, like I take outside life. It's the same. I don't have these type of issues that go on in this box, because once I see what I need to see, I leave well enough alone. And that's how I've always.
Let me tell you something. This is what I explain to my kids, Miss Shenanigans. My oldest is 33. My youngest is 22. Just like how they're saying that, I don't know if you probably heard it, and somebody in the chat may have heard it. If y'all heard it, please say yeah. Okay, your life is what you make it. So when you get in these different boxes, right, you choose the box what's best for you.
Yes.
I can't choose this box because this other person did. Oh, they like that box. Okay, I don't run like that box too. Okay, I might go and look at the box. I might go analyze the box, hear what's going on with the box, but sometimes you don't fit in every box. You understand?
But sometimes you get in that box because you lonely.
And you got to get, and you know when to get your ass out of that box too, right?
But you know too, but that's the reason why folks are in boxes, because they didn't have no identity. So it was okay to fall in the box because they wanted to belong to something. And I get it. A lot of people like that. Because
a woman with a heart like you, you ain't following nobody, baby.
I never been a follower.
You a leader. Yeah. I feel
always been that way. Yes, I came from a Leo. I understand what I'm saying. So therefore, never.
Absolutely.
That's why I'm at 50. Because like I said, the journey could have been shortened many moons ago. But he said, no, I'm going to let her progress.
I got something for you to do.
Amen.
You a work in process. I'm 53.
Yeah.
I'm 53. I'll be 54 May the 14th this year.
Yes.
Okay. You a work in process.
Yes, I am. And I tell people that.
And that's why you say, use me.
Yes,
every morning when I wake up, use me
every day. Every day.
Come on now. You know what I'm saying?
People don't understand about life is that what's best for you ain't best for me. And that's where people get all this confusion, especially with, like you say, in this box, because I don't want it to just be about this box, it's about life in general. What's good for you ain't good for me.
Never would be.
Right. And that's where people get that's where the problems come in, because a lot of people want to run you. They want to tell you what they think is best for you. They want to tell you about what they would not do and what I don't allow. Well, that's you. You see.
Get on out my way, because I'm a work in process.
Because I'm not cut from the same cloth. You know, your cloth is different than my cloth. Your cloth might be Walmart. My cloth might be Macy's.
Absolutely. Whatever your box or whatever situation you choose to go which way you want to go.
Amen.
You know.
What's that old saying? What you eat don't make me fat.
And it sure ain't gonna make me laugh. Hey, truth don't need no support. You know, and this is a good teaching tonight, because that bamboozle and all that at the end of the day. But you have a lot of weak-minded people, though.
And that's the sad part, is that people are so easily coerced into believing things. They're coerced into thinking a certain way, and they follow in behind people. And this is what I tell people. People do this all the time, because what you have to tell yourself is this. If we want to keep talking about social media, if you are easily coerced into following in behind people on social media that you know damn well ain't proper dough, you will walk out there on a ledge and jump into concrete knowing ain't no water to keep you floating.
And baby, I
know what I'm saying.
Hey, it ain't about floating.
You got real issues that you can't sit and think.
I'm on my boat, and I'm gonna roll afloat to where my destination I need to be, because I ain't trying to jump off that. I ain't trying to jump off the boat.
You gotta think for in life, and I tell people that. I tell young people that. I prefer to talk mainly to young people, because older people you can't tell them nothing. But younger people, I always try to talk to younger people, let them know, please be a free thinker. Think
you
for
can be a good
yourself.
speaker. You speak so genuine to where I had to come on your live because this teaching her, when you first came on to right now, you broke it down like fractions. Do you understand me? Mm-hmm. So if a person that's in the chat don't understand from where you came from the beginning to the end, okay, let me help you understand where I'm coming from. Yes. You did it so genuine. I salute you.
Yes, thank you.
You did.
Well, it was a message for the season. And I'm gonna say something else that I thought about what TD Jakes said once. Everything has a season. I may meet you today and we may date for 5 weeks, 5 months, 5 years, 10 years. And then one day it'll come to where we are no longer jiving.
And like he said, every season got a reason. Yes, he did.
So he let that be known that everything cannot last.
Just like that stuff going on with Kirk Franklin and his son. Mm-hmm. Not trying to change the commentary, but it's still about genuine growth. You know what I'm saying? Prosperity. Yeah. Okay. You know him and his son.
Yes.
Came on there. Genuine. Mm-hmm. Yes, he said what he said. But they got to understand though, this man's still human. Mm-hmm. Even though he's Kirk Franklin, he's a preacher, he make these songs and all that. He been having problems with this kid for many, 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 many years. Yes. So this kid decide, allegedly.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? The videotape his daddy that tried to put him in rehab, try to get him help and all that. Then you want to turn around and bamboozle your daddy. That's what bringing it back up to the bamboozle.
Thank you.
Now, hey, if I'm lying, I'm lying.
Yeah. And to me, it's a sad case because if you don't know the people, you don't know what to believe. So that's why I told people when I did the videos, I don't know these people. So I can't say either way, but I weigh every side of the coin to show what could be, what could not be. And in the end, like I said, even if there's truth to it or not, how in the world could you go from here
to there?
Where to take it at this point because you've put the man on blast. Now, like I said, if he did this, who is going to verify? You understand what I'm saying?
The only verification that he got.
There's no way he's going to say, yeah, I did this to my kid.
The only verification that I ever known of was the recording that everybody made nationwide. Okay?
Yeah.
So the man came on. He said his truth. Uh-huh. But at the end of the day, he's still human. He's still a parent. He still has feelings. And he said once again, you're not going to disrespect me.
Yes, he did.
And that's still his child. So we're going to make this make sense out of what? Ain't no wrong or right to what anybody else think, because that man know what he been going through with that boy. Yes. And that boy know what he been going through with his dad.
Yeah. I didn't like the fact that was released only because it didn't give the whole conversation. If you're going to release something,
you know why? You know why it was released? Because of somebody allegedly mad because that man had moved on to another life. Think about it.
Okay. So what do you mean by that? When you mean another life, what do you mean?
The mom had something to do with it, okay?
What you saying?
She's mad because he done moved on to another life.
So you think this is also orchestrated by the mother?
Allegedly.
I'm trying to figure out where you're coming from. That's all. I'm trying to figure out what made you say that.
I'm not seeing you some clips because the mama got a lot to do. His mother has a lot to do with it.
Tell me why you think the mother is involved in this charade, hoax, or whatever.
Because she's allegedly mad because he didn't went to another one.
He didn't choose her. That what you saying?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, so wow. She really don't want the son. Queen, that's a deep accusation. Now tell me why you feel that way.
I don't feel that way. She feel that way.
Victoria, don't stop.
I'm trying to tell you.
Now you heard.
You're supposed to have to do something with the ex-wife.
You know you showing out. You said that ain't me. That's how she feel. You understand what I'm saying?
I feel you. Hey, they ain't finna come look for me.
Well, they ain't gonna look for you. You just an ordinary commenter. I'm the one that's got the
but
name.
I be in the bushes, right? Like when I wake up late at night, I be listening to stuff, right?
Oh, I have
right.
Hanging up here.
It's supposed to start off with the ex-wife. I don't want them coming on your channel. Oh, Lord have mercy. Now, allegedly.
Okay.
But anywho, the way it came out, it wasn't. Let me see how I want to put this. Shit, let me change my words.
I want you to think about what you say, because what I'm trying to say is what made you come to this conclusion that this is a mother duo son tag team situation against Mr. Franklin. That's what I'm saying.
Because the mother mad because he got another woman.
But that man been her 25 years. That's what I brought to you for the
allegedly, what I heard.
Don't start allegedly.
Allegedly.
You sound like a 3-year-old with that.
She's still mad. She mad. But this man been separated from you. Because the son 30-something years old, right?
Yeah, he's like 33.
Okay. This been about a date from allegedly.
Stop me, kill me.
This been going on for years.
Okay. So where are you hearing that from? Some other TV programs or something?
Yeah, and I ain't for the prophesize they TV channels on your channel, huh?
No. I want you to mention nobody's channel, but what I'm saying is you're hearing from some other
place.
But
it's a lot of clips now because it's the talk. It's the talk.
Because I wanted to bring that interview from somebody's channel, but the thing was, it took so long for them to get to the point, and I was just like, man, I'm trying to live. I'm 50. I can't wait for you. If you can't get to the point in 3 minutes, I'm not interested in hearing what you have to say.
That's only, we're not even forget all that. Okay, this is coming back to when you started off with the bamboozle stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So he bamboozled his father. Okay. That's just like you meet a person on social media and you think you know them and you really don't physically know them. You have never touched them. You never had sat down and dinner with them. This is father. This is father.
Okay.
Then he turned around and did that live.
Okay.
That's something that could have been resolved as
personally. Well, that's what I felt like. I didn't feel like that was right to release that audio because you didn't release the entire conversation. So you're only releasing that this man cursing, but naturally in somebody's right mind, a person is not going to start off a conversation cussing you out and threatening to put their foot up your privates. They would only do that if you
because he didn't. And a lot of people know.
You understand what I'm saying?
He didn't even release the whole video.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, yes, you did.
I'm not gonna sit and believe that man just you call ding ding ding. Hey, daddy, yo, I'm gonna put my no. The only time I said somebody would do that is if they don't fool with you and you keep calling their phone. That's the only way I've seen somebody start off like that. Okay, Nene,
he might have known he was being recorded anyway because he hung up.
Well, look, but he could have thought that, Victoria, because he cussed. You You're up there with you. But
I would have hung up too.
But Victoria, let's be truthful.
Because you had to think about, wait a minute, he recorded
there is no way, whether Kirk forgives his son or not, or he forgives his father, whatever's going on between two, there is no way Franklin could at this point trust ever talking to this person on a phone. They would have to meet somewhere public and use a baton walking in the door to make sure ain't nobody got no devices on. Because there's no way you would ever trust talking to him because you've already betrayed the trust by giving this portion of an audio. How can I ever trust talking to you and you recorded me? You understand what I'm saying? That's anybody. I don't care if it's your child.
And not only that, Miss Shaneka, that's your child, and he know he's famous, just like you said earlier. Even though if you're a famous person, you ain't a famous person, or
the trust is broken. Even if let's just say this is a lie, it's broke at this point because you put my name in the street. Because let's just say, for the record, this is a lie. The father never physically or sexually abused his child. You have lied on me. You have tarnished my name, my reputation. And now I'm supposed to somehow meet back up with you and talk to you on what? Why? It ain't going to be on no phone.
And that's when we come with when we say they do anything for clicks and views and clout.
Well, if this is what makes you feel better, that's why I said I pray to God this is not true allegations.
What you want, a donation? Ain't nobody finna donate you. Your daddy got all the money.
You better go call the Gorilla Glue. She got a lot of money. You need to call her, get you up. Look, get your down payment, because that's the only helper I know that got 23 to 29 G's and flying to Beverly Hills.
It's funny you brought that up. Did you see
you getting all this stuff done off this money, and Mr. Oben doing stuff for free. You might need to hook up with Mr. Curran and give him a little piece of that change.
I know. And then you see she went around, came back, and then made a clip about the doctor that did the stuff for free.
So how much money did the people get in Louisiana that you said you was gonna give them some money?
Then he turned around, and it was another girl, Caucasian, did the same thing. I guess she wanted to quick reviews.
Girl, wait a minute. Why? Victoria, why was it last night after I got off the phone? I believe when I got off the phone with TG, I didn't scroll the commercial. This is before after I talked to TG. This Gorilla Glue commercial, come on, about the glue. Why that person in the commercial said, you can glue towel? No, it was a girl doing a decorating video. It was before TG, I think. That woman was doing, she has a YouTube video, a lady just showing you DUI projects. She said, you can use Gorilla Glue for towel and brick. Well, I thought about that for a minute. I said, towel and brick? You put that on your hair. And this woman sitting there talking about, you can glue stuff on the brick, because she had bought some stuff from the Dollar Tree, like little glass, glass container. They're small. And she painted them black. And she stuck some fake leaves in them and glued them in the front of her doorway on a wall that was brick. She glued them to the wall with the Gorilla Glue. So when she was doing that, I thought, wait a minute, that's the same stuff that girl put on her hair.
See, what they trying to say is
you were bald when they got through with you. I'm being serious now.
Okay, and then look, I did that because one of my grandkids, because when they went virtual for schooling, right? I went junk, and then I found the little desk into the chairs, right? But one of the chairs was kind of like, loose at the ends or whatever. I bought the Gorilla Glue, but they trying to say the Gorilla Glue that you used was for her. How? You know how they do the edge control and all that? I don't know.
I had never heard of it before until now. When that
and I say it is. Yes. And I went and I had did the chairs back, right? So when they said Gorilla Glue for her, I said that's gonna be dead when they get through trying to pull that out their scalp.
Yeah, because think about this. You're gluing that stuff that lady was doing in that DUI project. Those were glass votives or whatever. And she painted them black, and then she put glue on the back so she could stick them to the wall, which was brick. Outside of her doorway is brick. So that means she glued glass to brick, holding a stem like a palm. And she had like 5, 6 of them. So if that's sitting up there and ain't fell down, you put that same glue on your hair, you are lucky to have any hair.
But no, down here, and I don't know what state you in, but down here where I'm at, they do have, it's called Gorilla Gel.
I heard it's for your hair. I heard it's a different type of, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's gel. But what she did was she did the gel with this spray. I'm gonna have to send you the name of the spray, and it's called Freeze, something Freeze.
Yeah.
So you put that on there with the gel, and then you use the blow dryer. It don't move, it don't talk, it don't lift up, and it won't sway.
Victoria, I ain't familiar with you. The night out you heard. Ain't nobody full of Victoria.
Because when you put the heat on her, it makes it super hard.
Well, that's why they use heat. But that's why they use heat when we do our black hairstyles. That's why the old girl had that dryer.
And then when they try to put the isotone.
You know what? Get off my live.
You want me to get out for real?
Because you the one said acetone. I'm done.
Girl. I can't stop.
Don't egg her on because she already showing out now.
Oh, for real, y'all. I'm not.
Y'all sick.
You remember? I'm telling you about back in the day. You remember when we used to get the finger waves, right?
And I was getting ready to say that, and that girl plucked some of my hair out. I got that done for my cousin's mama's funeral. After I washed them finger waves out, I had a whole strand of hair right here missing. That's why I thought, because you're supposed to lift the waves dry, not wet. Then sawed all my hair off, lifting up that little fine cone.
Baby, all you need is
you should have went her hair done. She break folk hair off. Well, too late now. The hair damn gone. Hell,
it's gonna leave a patch in your head. You gonna have a box.
Y'all sick. We done left my
I mean, I ain't trying to bring this up, but remember that movie, Philadelphia, when what's his name, Tom Hanks, what he was when Philadelphia, the movie, right? When he was going through this, what he was going through with the AIDS and shit. Yeah, that's what your hair gonna look like. Your head, nothing.
Victoria, you need to go to bed.
I just woke up. I just did a 12-hour shift.
Go talk to your pillowcase or something. Your pillow, your good.
Oh, we be up all night. It's my time now.
Where are you, Victoria?
If I tell you I'm at to cut you, I tell you.
You ain't gotta cut me. I ain't say give me the address. I just tell me the state. You ain't gotta tell the city.
No, because they been hey, somebody said they was looking for me. I'm waiting on them.
Looking for you. Well, they're looking for you. They're looking for me.
Oh, well, come on then. I'm waiting.
We're gonna call my brother Buck. We'll tell him we got my big boy Buck.
Hey, I'm in the mid.
Cause my baby got some fist of iron. Will knock you O-U-T.
I'm in the Midwest.
Okay, that's enough. Cool. Okay, got you.
I'm close to you.
You ain't close to me if you're in the Midwest. You gotta stop. You so crazy. Well,
hey, my sister. Hey, I told you what to do last night. My sister let you know because I told her she can give you the information.
Okay, that's fine.
Right, because I want to send you some stuff that we can cover on different topics.
Well, I'm on IG. I jumped back on. I just tried to use that because people just took advantage of the IG situation.
Yeah. I'm on Facebook too. You can look me up on Facebook if you got one and ask me for a friend request, just like how my name is. On
yeah. And you using your government name?
You damn right. I ain't scared of nobody.
Because look, these little YouTubers, they love inbox.
Hey, let me tell you something.
I've seen folks love inbox.
I've been doing this shenanigan for 3 years.
Want to see
where me and my sister.
Like, wow, it's not that serious.
When me and TG started off in 2018, I ain't got nothing to hide. But one thing for certain, two things for sure, I cover my ass.
I don't blame you.
I cover my ass. Why they be all over with this YouTube drama? Keep on having y'all drama.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have them knock on your door again.
Yeah. Well, you know what? One thing I've learned is that, and I've said this so many times, just from watching the stuff that's happened with TG, myself, you gonna meet the right one.
Oh, it's coming.
Have mercy, God. God is there with you, because baby, they gonna take your whole damn head off.
And let me tell you something, shenanigans.
Whole head.
They coming with some skates and a skateboard, gonna slide through your head so motherfucking quick, you gonna lose 55 pounds.
Because you got some sick people out here. And the ones that they need to be worried about ain't just the ones that's doing the stalking, the doxing. You need to worry about the one that want to join in and say, oh, that's how she ride. That's how he ride. Well, I'm going to pay my friend a little visit.
Let me tell you something. If it wasn't for the pandemic, out of what been going on with my sister and them on the other side, a lot of things would have been resolved by now. But like I tell people, stop talking so much on this social media. Move and solid. You ain't got to tell everybody what you're doing, when you're doing, and how you're doing.
And that's what's wrong with people. They tell everything, who they know.
Everything they tell all they did.
What they did. And I did that. Well, keep talking, baby. Just go put your foot all the way down your throat, as the old folks say. Just put it down your throat and leave it there. Because that's probably what's going to end up. Your foot going to be found in your throat.
And you better not choke.
And the medical exam.
Who is that laughing in the background?
That's my mom. She on the other line. But look, when you land up on that slab and the medical examiner walk in, first thing he gonna say, how her foot get in her throat?
Shit, I push it a little bit further.
That wasn't, and look, you know how the medical examiners, they be there eating sandwiches, looking at you all messed up on top of them tables, because they used to seeing you come in any kind of way. He up there eating soup and cheddar broccoli soup with a good turkey sandwich.
They got the potato soup. They got the energy drink.
Wow, what happened to her? How did her foot get down her throat?
Like I said, my license are, and I just don't prophesize. I'm a foster parent. I have my CNA. I have my CMT. Now come on now, and now I'm going to school for criminal justice.
Okay, amen. Amen.
And now I am a social worker. Look me up, but they can't.
Well, just make sure you have your little friend on your hip.
My little friend, I got how many? Which one?
I'm just saying.
Which one? Which one you talking about? The big one or the little one? When you got license to carry, you can carry whatever you want. Long to clip ain't in there while you ride. See, people don't know what we know. See, they talk too much on her. Oh yeah, I'm finna come. I'm looking for you, and when you come, you better knock first and ask who you asking for.
When I had an
issue, who you asking for.
When I had an issue a couple years ago with a neighbor, it was a Caucasian man, you know, a problem man, love to get drunk and show out and stuff. Let me tell you what the sheriff told me. He said, Miss Lady, you seem like a nice lady. You got a nice home, apartment, keep your place nice and neat. I could tell, I know he's a troublemaker. We ran the record. He said, I'm going to tell you what you do. Now, this is from the sheriff, a sheriff officer. He said, this is the type of person you got to put down like a dog, because they're not going to listen to common sense and reasoning. He said, leave your door open and call me when you're done.
You know why? Because, you know, when them dogs mix with shit, they confused in their head. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got a full breed.
But he was telling the truth. But he was telling the truth. That I see what type of person he is. He's a troublemaker. He likes to cause problems. So he said, leave your door cracked. Basically saying, leave it cracked, let them fall on in. You take care of business, and then you call me when you done.
When you got a breed,
officer of the court, the law to tell you something like that.
Hey, when you got a breed that's fucked up, that ain't a full breed. See, I'm full breed. When you got a motherfucker that's mixed with all these different types of shit in their motherfucking system, excuse me for cussing on your channel, I apologize.
Okay.
But you got a certain individuals that's mixed with all different types of substance abuse and all that in their lifestyle. I drink and I smoke cigarettes.
You know that's what? It's really tickled by Victoria.
For real, Ma, I'm just telling the truth.
It's my mod. I already know she crazy because she from Crooked.
I ain't finna be bamboozled by nobody.
Look, we from the deep south. We don't mind. We'll throw you right out on the side of the highway. That's how we get down here. We don't hide no bodies down here.
All right, well, come get me. Right, no. We ain't had nobody that gonna come
pick them up. We'll leave you right there at your front door step, and your mammy came with some collard greens and sweet potatoes, and be like, "Pookie, what you doing? Pookie, get up, Pookie."
Yep. And I'm gonna make some dressing and turkey on the side for her. I'm making dressing and turkey. You need the cranberry sauce too.
Pookie gone.
Yeah.
You know what, girl? If you don't shut your mouth.
Pookie should have known where he came from before he entered, right?
But see, that's the thing. People take their lives for granted. That's the thing I don't understand about these humans out here. You just take your lives for granted, and it's sad.
You go on live and you threatening people. Oh, I'm coming to your city. I'm coming to your town. I'm coming to you. You don't even know where you coming.
Look, baby, I will fly you here. What airline do you like?
I ain't cash out for none of them. They just got their stimulus. They better be on their way.
No, what I'm saying is, if you like threatening,
yeah, they got their stimulus. They on their way.
But what I'm saying is, I'm being rhetorical, Victoria. If you feel that I have been a problem for you, I will help you get to my location. Which airline do you like? I will fly you here like I do. I will even meet you at the airport.
And pick them up.
I will be your Uber driver.
Yeah, and pick them up with the Uber. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. But how's you a problem? Because you running your channel. You running your show.
You know, it's like people don't like things you say. Something you're not rallying for this certain person in the storyline. So now you become public enemy number one. And now you're the devil, you're the demon. I'm seeing a lot of that. You are a demon. I am. Well, what does that make you for commenting?
Demonic spirit.
You don't know.
Demonic spirit, jealousy, hatred. And then they look at how many people you looking at you. How many?
Look at it. If I'm Lucifer, you're Lucifer's mama.
And the Medusa too. And Medusa too. Medusa. You know who that is, right?
If I'm Lucifer, you Lucifer's mammy. So we even. And
Medusa. They go on one page to another page. They talk about they your friend. Then they go on another page, talk about you on that page. And then they think,
oh, did you notice that? Did you notice that?
Yes.
That's what I love about that, is because I do have people who love, as I said, bone collectors that carry the bone back, and they cannot wait to tell me what they said over here, how they are so in love with this one. And it doesn't bother me because I already know this effery in this game. So
how can you claim? Okay, because see, I'm just a subscriber. Everybody, you need to get you a channel. I said no, because I don't like y'all. Yeah, I won't have no.
Let me tell you something, Victoria. They throw daggers from the time you speak. They have a problem with your hair, this, the lipstick, the weight, the this. You didn't go live, the color of the picture, the color of the film, the film froze. It's always a complaint.
It's a mess when
you don't need to be. It's so fake. All of these people are fake.
Yes, they are.
All they do is complain from the time the camera roll till you stop, and you didn't get all the information right, and you should have waited to report the story. Like I told this one little heifer, I don't have to wait on nothing, because if you have a problem with the story, you need to call the Metropolitan Police Department that released the video of the cop and the girls.
I know exactly what you're talking about, because I was in your bushes.
Why are you worrying me about the police?
What they reported.
That's the police issue. They released the video to the public.
But my thing is, why is you even listening to me? If you don't like my commentary,
right?
You don't like my color screen. You don't like my hair.
You're commenting and you're angry because you're telling me that you don't have all the facts. There is more to this video. They cut the video. Well, Shamiqua, all you had to do was call Nashville Police Department and tell them, hey, I don't like the video you released to the public. It's a fraud. Where's the rest of the video? Why are you bothering Everyday Shenanigans about a public video that was released to the entire United States of America? This is how they rock out here. They are angry from the time they black ass get up. Excuse my language. They get up mad at the world. Go to work mad. You're probably beating your kids because of something. Damn Everyday Shenanigans put a damn video out. What do I have to do with the police department? What do I have to do with a news story? I tell these people all the time, stop commenting. Stop arguing with me about something that was released to the public. You have a problem, go to the news. Go to the source. The source is the news. The source is the police department. Go argue with them. I brought you the story. When it broke, I don't have to wait 5 days to bring you the story, because as so long as it's an open investigation, it's ever evolving. So a second grader could tell you that. Victoria?
They wake up with hell.
I don't know what she went to.
I'm here. No, I had to put some stuff in
there. What I'm saying. The nonsense is never ending with these people with the complaints. So what I have decided to do, that as soon as you start complaining, you are deleted and blocked. I don't have time to argue with the buffoon.
But shenanigans. Every time I look at your channel, okay, your channel is like genuine. It's like you okay. Sometimes the narrative will be about what people put out. Okay, you do your research. Sometimes it don't be accurate, or sometimes it might. But you only doing your narrative of what you invest in. Okay, then they'll come back and switch it up. Okay, they'll come back and switch it up. So as you being who you are on your channel, this is what I know as of allegedly now. Okay, if I messed up, I apologize.
Well,
If I messed up, I will come back and
correction.
exactly.
If I misspoke or anything, I give a correction. It's not a
but
problem.
my thing is, if anybody come on your channel, they don't like your whatever you do, you can talk about green beans, tomatoes, and ham.
Yes, nothing.
They still got something to say.
And that's my point. That even if I was to just read you the news with no commentary, like how the news people do, they don't give a commentary because they're not supposed to. They're not supposed to give their opinion because it would be biased. So I could just say John fell down on 15th Street at 8 a.m. The ambulance came, took him to the hospital. Back to you, Bob. Somebody still would have something to say, and this person just read what was scripted.
Exactly. Not only that, they screenshot you.
They didn't say crack pipe. They ain't said none of that. But you read and got a problem. That's what they do. They're miserable.
And then not only that, a lot of things that they do, and they say they would take your channel, like how we are now. You best believe it's being screenshot. But they will edit stuff in and out. You understand what I'm saying? They edit stuff. They'll take out certain things that you say pertaining to your content, because this is a good content.
Well, I mean, I just learned you can't please people. You're wasting your time trying. You're wasting your time. It doesn't matter what I say, do, how I look. If I wore a wig tomorrow, it's a problem. If I had black hair, it's a problem. It's just always a complaint. And what I've learned is that I don't care. I keep trying to tell people I have a very great life. I really don't even know how to make you understand that.
When you go to sleep,
gravy.
When you go to sleep, you go to sleep, right? When you get out that shower and go to sleep, you go to sleep. I will come up here with a scarf on. I don't give a damn what y'all think. Don't look at me.
We did that weeks ago. That's when I had to get a ratchet moment.
Exactly. And I'll be ratchet.
That's why I had to do the checkmate moment. But I don't like being that person. I don't like having to, go ham like that, because I feel like I've done good in delivering my information to people. As I tell people, you are entitled to believe whatever you want to believe. You're entitled to believe.
Not only that,
it's up to you.
They can go research for themselves then. Why you study listening? Why you study listening to me then? If you feel like I'm not telling the truth, or you feel like my commentary is not accurate, go research for yourself.
Because you're lazy. You're looking for a random YouTuber to bring you eyewitness news. Why in the hell are you waiting for a YouTuber who does not work for a legitimate news source to bring you an update? Go find it yourself.
And then you want to comment about it.
You can argue with the damn telephone.
Maybe they got so many chats.
iPhone.
Baby, they can Google every news station that report the news, and sometimes the news don't be accurate.
That's what I've told people. So that's why I tell people you're arguing for nothing, because the YouTuber, if he or she is legitimate and genuine, they're repeating everything verbatim. So when you get angry, who are you angry with? Because I brought it from the news source. So you're mad at what the news is saying. Then call them. What is the problem with calling the damn news and say, I don't like it.
They're lazy.
I don't get it. So I have decided I will not participate. I will just push you out of the way and keep it moving.
You know where that come from, though, baby? You know where that come from? Because they want to screenshot you and go over there. See, you just over there telling lies. She always saying this. She don't know what she talking about. Won't.
Queen don't care.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how they get their commentary.
Well, we've seen that people have used ours content to boost their channel for views and this and
that's
that.
how they get their views.
And,
Yes,
they have some bottom feeders who are also following in behind them, and that's cool because you have shown you don't have a mind of your own. So you follow behind a buffoon because you're a buffoon and the person you're following is a buffoon. But that is your choice. Queen doesn't worry about those things. I have told people that. Baby, I sleep good here. I don't even know how to explain it to you.
I tell them when people used to reach out to me. They used to reach out to me. Come over here. Come over here. Make your own channel. No. I only rock. And now I am on your panel because I can't.
Terry, hit the link. Drop the link for.
I can't do them. But when I know where you coming from, it's the life of love, or it's genuine, regardless if you or your commentary is what it is. Sometimes it might not be accurate, but at the end of the day, we can talk about it.
It may not be accurate. I'm fooling with you.
Well, you just clicked off. Well, what happened? Well, I don't know what happened. Did they click us off? I still hear me.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was going to say, wait a minute.
My information is so sensitive. You can say a certain word and it takes you.
I was going to say, well, my bad.
No. Something that we said took us out.
Okay.
My computer's real sensitive. She don't like certain words. She will take me out of here.
Well, girl, you too sensitive. Anywho. Like I said, regardless they feel like you accurate or not. Like I said, if anything that they don't agree or disagree with, they can always go back and check for themselves.
Well, like I said, I don't have any problem with a correction of anything that the news brought, or if I misspoke or misspelled something. Absolutely. Because I've done that, with that national situation. I didn't hear her correctly because one, I was rushing trying to get that information out. But when I saw it in the clip, once I was able to sit patiently and listen, I had no problem with saying it during the live that, I misspoke. She was driving her boyfriend's car and it was his car. Then I went below in the video and I put that at the top of the page. But yet you still will get a bobblehead that has to come in to say, she said her mama, it was his car. Okay, Shamika, damn, I just said it was his car. What do
at the end of the day, who's perfect? Who's perfect? And no one's perfect. Everybody make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah. Terry, where are you? I want Terry to come up here too. Not Al.
I dropped the link for.
Oh, for who? For Terry. Okay, that's fine.
I mean, and then everybody make mistakes, but then long as you can honor up to your mistake, that's all that matters. Okay,
I'm not like a lot of them. They will tell a deliberate lie and never claim
lie after lie,
but never come back and say, "Hey, that information I brought you yesterday was not accurate." Blah blah blah. I don't do that because one, I don't make up stuff. Like that other stuff that's going on in another part of the universe where people just out there making up stuff, and then it comes back that it wasn't true. They don't even have the decency to at least put a correction in the video to say, "Hey, I made a mistake when I said this." I will at least do that if I misspoke in the video or pronounced a word wrong. I don't have any problems with that. And I tell people that when I'm talking, that I may be saying something that I don't remember. Like when I made the old video about the lady that shot all the men in Chicago at the cigar lounge. Well, that was a year ago. So I had forgot certain things because it's been a year, since I discussed that situation. So it's, it's not that serious.
Don't worry about it, baby, because that's
why don't worry about it.
That's why they call me the notebook, because I write down stuff, okay? Just like
yes, you told me that. I heard you say that last night.
Notebook. Okay, I got notebook
this morning
from 2018. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna burn them. I'm gonna burn them because all that stuff back then is
y'all kept me up. Oh, but guess what? let her know that everything's in progress to help with the situation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Please let her know that everything is in work to help aid that situation.
But at the end of the day, like I said, your channel is your channel. You're heart feeling. You're lovely. I promise you are.
Thank you.
And then at the end of the day, if they don't want to listen, why stay around?
Yes, that's fine.
Stay around.
Crystal, I'm going to watch the chat. Thank you, Victoria, please. Thank you so much, honey.
Yes, Lord.
Okay. Thank you, baby. That was Victoria, everybody. Crystal, you want to come up and give your feedback? I'm already an hour and 30 minutes in. Night Owl, what do you want to conclude?
Yeah, just to follow up with the bone collector, I've always been told if a dog would bring you a bone, they would carry a bone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So in that regards, if anybody brings you mess, they deal in mess, they indulge in mess, you'll find yourself, if you keep dealing with them, in a bunch of mess.
Yes, of course.
A bunch of backbiting and gossiping and untruth.
Yes, yes.
You know, that's what we say down in the South. If a dog will bring you a bone, a dog will carry a bone.
Well, I'm just so curious to, Crystal, will you come up for a second, dear? Please come up. I'd like to talk to you too.
Did you get my message?
Oh, sorry, sweetheart. Let me see. Oh, that one from earlier. Something about, I don't understand what that means.
My mom sick?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I had to reboot my phone.
Okay, well, we'll take care of that. Okay, well, let me go in. Let me take care of that right now. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, I got you. I'm sorry.
No problem. Hey, Crystal, babe.
Have you finished?
I'm done. I can go back to the chat.
Okay, that's fine. I appreciate your help. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much. That was Night Owl, everybody, from Crooked Letter I. We got the South up here. We got the dirty South up a chin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What you gotta say, sugar puss?
Oh my goodness, it is so much.
What is it?
It is a shame. It's a shame when people bamboozle you. You think that they're your friends and whatnot, and just like that night I was saying, it hurts, especially when it's family and they do it to you.
Mm-hmm.
And you put your all in, you put your all into this person,
mm-hmm.
and then you come to find out, that they're really in it for themselves. Then once they get what they want, then they act like they don't know you.
Oh my goodness, amen.
Then you all kinds of, excuse my French, but bitches and hoes and everything else, and it's not right.
Right.
It's not right. I don't know. I guess they just don't have anything better to do, and they don't have any morals. They don't use their morals whatsoever. That's how I feel about it.
Okay.
And you just gotta drop them.
Right.
And keep it moving.
Right.
Because where there's that one, there's always gonna be another one that's gonna follow right behind that one. That's gonna try to do the same thing, if not worse.
Right. I understand.
Yeah. It's just a revolving door.
Right.
You just gotta know when to stop it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what do you think of things going on lately?
Ooh-wee.
What's wrong with these people? Just so sad. Look, I've never seen such miserable human beings in all my life.
That's all it is. Miserable. Miserable and want to try to make you miserable.
You can't make me
That's
miserable.
all it is.
That's the thing. You can't.
Yeah. That's all it is. They don't want to see nobody else happy. If they're not happy, they don't want to see nobody else happy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
But there's been a lot of buffoonery lately.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yep.
what do you think about that?
When you think somebody's your friend and they're not, it doesn't matter whether it's YouTube or it's bad when it's YouTube. Because we don't know, none of us know each other. None of us know each other. But when you try to get over on somebody just for your own satisfaction, and then when you get what you want, then you turn on that person, but this person just helped you to come up.
Right.
That's
Right.
that's not right.
Right.
That's not right. Mm-mm.
Right.
No.
Amen. Amen.
Now, obviously, they were too weak to get up on their own. They needed that extra boost, and then so when they get that person to boost them up, then they want to act like, oh, I did it myself. You didn't help me. Yeah. Then they want all then they want all the credit.
Right.
Yep. And they know they wouldn't have been there without you.
Right.
Without it's not right.
Well, one thing I've learned about life is that I didn't sin for you. I remember an elderly lady once said that when she was talking about her son. She's no longer living, and her son had been talking crazy to her or something. And then she was just talking to me about it, and then she said, what he don't know is I didn't sin for him. So basically what she's saying is, what the hell you doing talking crazy to me? Because I didn't ask you to be here.
That's right.
And that's how I feel about a lot of things.
Yes.
I didn't sin for you. So in that regards, you don't have no business saying anything to me about anything. I didn't sin for you. So
yes.
you don't come in my peripheral talking about anything. But you have people who are like that. But see, that's why I keep trying to tell my viewers and people who watch, Queen ain't worried about nothing. I ain't never been worried about nothing. I'm highly favored. So all this old shenanigans you get with all this box and outside of here. See, I don't have outside problems because I live a certain way. Know how I rock, and they know Queen ain't what you want.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have outside problems. See, because people know me, and they know she not what you want. She not gonna tolerate no foolishness from you. So you need not go to her talking crazy, running up, talking about some old Pookie Ray mess. Oh no, I don't get down with none of that because I don't hang with people. I don't be around people. You understand what I'm saying? So the most drama that I have is this box.
Yeah.
With some strangers, imaginary people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Who don't have a life. And that's okay because that shows me that you're sick. As old folks say, you sickly. Matter. And I don't want to dwell on that. Just say it's nothing because you're showing me that you are sickly. So it doesn't matter to me. These this little box and whatever comes with it, it's cool. It's aesthetic. It doesn't matter because as my brothers tell me, and I love them dearly, and I wish I had more of what they have. They're numb to ignorance. You understand? Men think different than women do. They're numb to it. I mean, my brothers are the type, they could sit here right now while they come in and troll or whatever. They be eating Hostess cakes, crab legs, especially that bald-headed one. You'll eat a crab leg in front of you, be like, really? And be dipped in butter, Ciroc on the side. You understand what I'm saying? They're not phased easily. You see, they're cut from a different cloth. But that was my message today in this video, is that you have a lot of people who will bamboozle you and lead you to think they like you, they care for you, they're on your team, they're ride or die when they're not. You have the bone collector who will carry a bone and may actually be thinking they're doing things for your benefit to come back to tell you what Pookie Ray said or whatever. But in the end, they don't care. Some are maybe genuine and they're really trying to warn you about. Well, I just want to let you know what Pookie's saying and what they're saying. But at some point, if I say to you or a person says to you, hey, I don't want to hear that anymore, then you should stop. Stop repeating things. Because how are you helping that person by repeating what another person said negatively about them? You're not helping them.
Right.
You are now becoming the problem. Like I said, you may have genuinely started out wanting to help by saying, hey, I just give you a heads up. This is what's being said, blah, blah, blah. But if you continue after the person has asked you to stop, then you are part of the problem and not the solution. So that was the message in this video. You know, that some of you are not genuine. You are a fraud. You are fake. You are a cheat. You are a liar. You are a grand manipulator. That's my favorite one. A grand manipulator. That you are self-serving. That you came to the table with your belly open. You came with a slit in the middle. You are a vulture.
Yes, Lord.
You was a vulture when your tongue came out of your mouth. You had no intention of being genuine. You were with the fuckery. Excuse me.
Excuse me. Can I read this? Hello, beautiful ladies. Can I read this scripture right quick while all these beautiful ladies on here?
Yes, please.
And everything that you're saying right now.
Yes.
Okay. Because we know who our Father is, right? So if anybody know the Bible, you got to look up John 14, verse 6. Jesus said to him, I'm the way, okay, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me.
Amen.
So anytime you got genuine people on here speaking, regardless of what they say negative about you, what they defame your channel, because this is your channel.
Yes.
At the end of the day,
yes,
I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me.
Yes.
So they can translate, they can edit, they can move it, they can whatever. Yeah. When you get people on here that don't know each other and feel that genuine through the book, the truth come through him. And that's all I got to say.
That's okay, baby. Let me say this to Vinny in the chat. I don't know what's going on with what you're talking about, but Vinny, let me explain this to you. I have said this 1,000 times because of the stuff that took place with me and the trolling and the doxing and everything that's been going on with me and other people on social media. I already told you to change your name. You chose to keep your name on social media. We already told you to stop using your name.
Is that a troll?
Why would you keep using it?
Mike, is it a troll?
Stop. Change your name.
Is that a troll?
I don't know else how to explain it to you. Vinny, you're using it now.
They need to start reading the Bible.
I'm looking at your name. So how are you going to say you're not using the name and I'm looking at your name? Stop using that name. Just stop using it. That's all you have to do. You see how sick the people are? You know, and that's what's sad to say about this whole situation. All this doxing is all because of somebody not agreeing with how somebody else thinks over some stinking ass baby mama. Yeah, I'm going to say that. You ride or dine. You ride or dine over somebody baby mama that you don't know nothing about, don't want their kids, ain't care for their kids, and you willing to go to jail and catch a federal offense over a baby mama? That's what you to think about what you're doing. You're willing to catch a case over a baby mama you don't know, ain't done nothing with themselves for 30-something years of breathing, and you willing to catch a charge. Exactly. And you way over here in Idaho, New York, Pennsylvania, You willing to go down for some shit going on in California? You that damn retarded. I'm saying all this is because of a videos I've made that started all my issues with these trolls, California, all that. You mad because somebody don't ride or die with a baby mama that y'all ain't even seen. You don't even know if that heifer is on earth.
Could be a mannequin. It could be a mannequin.
You willing to catch a charge for stealing people's names, trolling them on Facebook, IG, worrying about IP addresses, all this other stuff. I'm learning about bank accounts and all that. You willing to catch a charge for a complete stranger. That means you are very disturbed. You want to ride or die for a YouTuber. You don't even know who the hell they are.
That's all right, Shenanigans. I got something for him. Look this up.
That is sick to me.
I got something for him.
Not condone not one viewer to go out here and steal somebody's name, dox them, whatever the hell doxing is, following them around, taking pictures, pretending to be them in different social media accounts. I would never tell you to do that because I don't rock like that. I don't rock like that. And it doesn't matter if you like my content or Pookie's content. Anybody that would aid you into breaking the law, anybody that will aid you into breaking the law, stealing names, bank accounts, emails, IP addresses, they are just as foul as you.
That's right.
And you deserve to go to jail alongside he, she, them. And I don't care if you on social media, you got a podcast. It doesn't matter to me. You are just as foul. I do not condone that type of behavior because this is nothing but a box. That's all it is. Once it's shut down, I am doing me. I ain't thinking about y'all.
That's because they can't fit in this box.
That's the problem. That you don't have a life outside of this. I don't know if I need to let this.
Ray and Pookie, whoever you talking to.
And that's my thing. Is that why in the world would anybody risk being investigated by detectives and the FBI because of some stinking ass heifer out west? You can't make me understand. Somebody that don't care nothing about their kids and show they don't care, and you willing to go to jail for a damn woman that don't even got their children. Jesus Christ, are you this retarded? You're crazy.
Shenanigans.
He's on the ground. Fighting for the kids. They're fighting for the kids. It's like, okay, well, honey, calm down.
I got something for them. Maybe they'll sit down a minute.
I don't understand.
Look.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, little Ray Pookie.
Hello, my baby, other little baby from Texas. How you doing?
Hey, Shenanigans.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Little Ray and Pookie and them, y'all need to hear this. Now, as they said these things, Jesus himself stood in the midst of them, and he said, I tell them, peace to you. Behold my hands and my feet. That is, I myself, handle me and see me. The spirit does not have flesh and bones as you have seen I have. That comes with the bones, carrying the bones. Yes. Okay, Ray Pookie. Goodbye.
What you got to say, Miss Terry?
Hey, Miss Angie.
Hi, baby, my sweet baby. How you doing?
I'm doing good this evening. You know, I'm glad you came on. This is a great topic for tonight. These people trolling and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. It's ridiculous. It's nuts. And if people got a problem, if people got a problem with Queen and her everyday shenanigans, bye. Why are you here? I mean, you know, it was pissing me off the whole time.
That's why I was telling you all. I don't want you getting yourself angry because I don't want you to end up becoming like these people that we're talking about.
Yeah, but it's cool. I'm cool, but it was just pissing me off a little bit.
But you got sick people, and that's what you all need to understand about social media. Social media has given people who don't have an existence a way to lash out, to cry, to moan, to complain endlessly, to spend vile information, lies, doxing, whatever the hell that is, because they don't have an existence. If all you can do is wake up worrying about what somebody is saying on social media, YouTube, you got to now pretend to be them and take their names and use their names to go talk on this channel or over here. It's something wrong. And it's sickening to me. It is. I want to let Vinny come in because I want to see what Vinny has to say. I want to see what's going on here. Just hold on, y'all. Just be still for a second. Let me see something. Hello?
Hey.
Vinny, where you calling from?
I'm tired of you, Bobble.
Real quick. Look at that. Real quick.
Just hit the link. Right. Put the link down for him.
People's crazy.
Oh my God. Oh,
I don't know who that was, what they was about to say, but if I heard something that don't sound right, you gone.
It said Benny. Whoever.
Yeah, I know that, but it didn't sound. It sounded like they was about to start cursing, so I had to do that.
Yeah, he sounded ignorant.
Do I need to read another scripture?
No, wasting your time.
That's sad.
Jenny Flores, I don't know if you're who you say you are, so I can't afford to let you come up because it's nothing personal. But when you started talking, I don't know if you're actually the person in the chat talking, so I can't risk. It's nothing. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Right.
This is for
keeping it real. I want you to come up here, please.
This is for educational purposes only.
Yeah, you're not going to be person up here talking crazy and all that. That's not why I jumped on tonight. That's not my plight to be up here listening to all this. So if you don't have anything viable to bring to the content, I can't do this.
But then why would people want to come to your channel and disturb what you got going on your channel?
Because it goes back to what we already were saying about being bamboozled. Don't have a life. This is just what you're seeing with people. This is what I'm trying to tell people. These people were like this if there was no social media, no Facebook, no YouTube, no. You would do this in your regular life. If you had to go to somebody's cubicle and pour mustard on their keyboard, you get my drift? Stand at the water cooler, worrying about Shamiqua, how she got a new Hyundai. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
No life.
You don't have life. That's all.
They don't have no life. They don't have no life.
You worried about how somebody got a down payment for their house and they only work 10 hours a day at McDonald's 3 days a week. How he get that new BMW? And oh my God, and I don't understand why they always dressing nice and they got Tommy Hilfiger shoes and shirt on and he ain't work for 5 days a week at McDonald's.
No, they better worry about paying these bills and them rent. Because that's what they need to worry about. Because, baby, if y'all didn't invest in the money that y'all just got, I'm sorry for y'all. Because, baby, y'all ain't going to get another stimulus check for a long time.
Drop the link. Ladies, drop the link for...
they already did. They dropped it. Okay,
keeping it real. I won't keep it real to come up. We've been cool a little while.
No, I'm talking about the Vinny person. Do I need to read about the bag of bones for you?
You don't do nothing else. Because I don't... He may be genuine, but I could not let him up because he... I don't know what he's going to say, but I wasn't going to risk it.
Don't bring the bag of bones over here. We don't need them. Take them somewhere else.
I don't know.
Just leave it alone. We've been good all night.
Yeah, my message is for people who needed to hear what I had to say. As I say, many people are not who they say they are, and they will bamboozle you into making you think they are this way or that way. And that was the message tonight, is that everybody is not your friend. Everybody's not cool with you. Everybody's not your fan. Everybody is not for you. And that's that. Here my baby is.
Edge it, okay.
What's good?
Hey, I want you to be calm when you talk, please, sir. Okay, everybody. This is Keeping People Real TV. Here's a YouTuber. We've known each other a few months now, Mr. Texas. And what do you have to say, baby?
I'm trying to see what's going on. What's good, family? This is the first time I'm hearing that somebody's bothering you.
Oh, I've had a lot of problems. I haven't talked to you in a while. So I've had a lot of, haters and different things, even though that's not the topic of my video tonight. But since you asked, had a lot of people making videos about me saying, negative things. And all it really just stemmed from, the videos I made earlier about, the bio mother out there west and all that. But like I said, it's my content, it's my channel. I don't bother other people on their channels. Whatever they're talking about is their business. There are a lot of things I see on social media I don't agree with, but I'm not going to go into your Facebook page or anything like that and harass you or go in your inbox, or I'm not trying to find you. I'm not going to be using your name with fake profiles and pictures. I don't rock like that because I have a life. But as you see on this box, because I've seen the issues that you've had recently.
Somebody been doing that to me too.
Yeah. Because I messaged you that I was telling you, like, how did it come to this when I don't even know these people? You understand what I'm saying? And I was just like, what's wrong with these people? And
these people crazy, man.
Following them, they're goofy. They're goofy. It's like it's like what somebody said, you're in a cult. You're following
these people are crazy.
You don't even know, and you're willing to go catch a charge stalking people and all changing names, and you're looking for photographs and putting up fake pictures thinking that they wife, and that was his wife, and it wasn't, it was some random and it's like, why?
People are crazy, man.
I don't know. It's sad to me.
Some people are crazy, man. I swear. That's been happening to me too. People been attacking me.
And you and I haven't talked for me to ask, but I really don't want to get into that on this live. But what
I tell you all about it.
It's what happened with that mess you have going on with
same
that
thing.
person. I try to figure out, how did it get to that?
Because some people, it's like all they have is YouTube. I didn't know how serious this YouTube stuff was.
I didn't know. I did not know
how serious it was.
The story in California is what brought all my haters and all the comments. Oh, you're a demon.
They're jealous. They're jealous of your channel.
Your mammy's a demon.
Yeah.
Your mammy.
They jealous of the traction that you get on your channel and the people love you.
I hate it too.
Just don't stop. Just don't stop.
I want to get Project Pig on you. Better back up.
They be making me go off too, but
you have to
just let them do. Yeah, that's what I started thinking. Like, just let them do that, because they promoting you on one hand.
They are.
So people gon', you know what I'm saying? People gonna know who you are.
That's what my brother said. It's that has made you greater.
Yeah, that come with fame. That come with fame. Yeah, you getting famous.
Remember shenanigans?
That's subscriber list. He's sitting up under almost 700 shy 7,000.
Yeah, you got more subscribers than me. You got more subscribers than me.
Let me tell you, that hater push.
It's real. It's real.
Queen at 6,300 plus as I speak.
Yeah, that's good. Keep doing that.
It's so sad. It's sad.
It is.
I told you that earlier. I think it's the jealousy. It's the hater racer. Now can y'all come and get me off this floor?
It's a spirit of jealousy over the situation. That's what it is.
Vinny, you all right, Vinny? I let you come up, but the point was, when you started, I couldn't tell if you are who you say you are, so that's why I cut it. Because I don't know. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't know you, so I can't say if you are actually the person in the chat talking. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Can you come and get me off this floor?
So what, Victoria?
I done fell on the floor looking at the chat.
Keeping people real. Where you been? I haven't heard. I ain't talked to you.
Man, look.
Where you been hiding?
Look, I'm trying to see the chat and talk to you. I done missed something.
Well, you might need to get back down there. He in the chat talking about.
And all. Y'all don't come and get me out this floor.
Vinny, I'm getting ready. I'm going to take you out the box right now, Victoria. You want to come down, Victoria?
I'm trying to get out the floor.
Okay, I'm going to take you down out this box. You want to come down?
No, I'm right here.
Like a little kid.
Can you hear me now?
Vinny, it's nothing.
I don't know what I just did. I'm sorry.
Listen, Vinny, like I said, it's nothing personal, but when you started, I couldn't tell if you or who the person is in the chat. So it's nothing personal. It's just I can't tell who's who because you're just somebody typing. That's what I keep trying to explain to people. I can't say.
Y'all bear with me. This is the first time I ever did this before, so I'm trying to figure out how to do it. As soon as I tried to look at the chat, it exited me out of here.
Okay. Yeah, well, what do you have to say about my topic? About people bamboozling people, pretending to be something that they're not? You know, like I said, it could be coworkers, family, friends, people, the social media thing, the bone collector, the people that like to carry a bone. Some people.
Well, you know, when you said that, that's when I started jumping in on your live, because that's been going on with me a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in a good mood. You know, I won't be worried about like the numbers on my videos or nothing. And here come bone collectors telling me what that other blogger is doing.
Yeah,
telling me what that other blogger is saying. I be tired of that shit, but then on one hand, I try to understand because I know we have fans. And your fans, they want you to know what's up with they want you to know
I get that, but you can wear it out like any regular person.
They gotta remember you're a person.
I don't know if you are now trolling or you with the shenanigans. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can't just be coming to me with something negative every time I talk to you. You can't be every time.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. It be somebody that come to me every day with some shit.
I know.
I know they coming from a good. I'm sorry, my bad, my language. They come to me every day.
Yes.
But I try to understand that. They trying to tell me the attacks is about to come ahead of time. So from their point, they helping, but it's like, dang, it be worrying me because I really don't even want to think about it.
Let me tell you what somebody said to me. Another person said, "How about this is another YouTuber?" He said to me, "Why don't you call me and say hello? How are you doing today?"
Like call his phone.
How are you feeling? Listen. When a person calls, instead of carrying the bone, how about saying, "How are you today? Yeah. Are you okay today? How you feeling today?" Just don't come in and say, "Did you see what Pookie said over there on 15th Street?" Because you will end up becoming like the people we're talking about. Because every time you come in, inbox, email, phone number, you don't have anything positive to say. So how do I know that you not like these same people? Because you're supposed to ask a person if your mammy taught you right. Good morning.
Yeah.
How you doing? You straight today? You good today? You're supposed to set it up before you bring in the knife.
But you know, a lot of these people, they want you to go off on people too.
I know they do.
So I'll be telling my people, don't be making me go off because I will.
Somebody like it. And another person will say, "Oh, you unprofessional. It's not ladylike."
Yeah. Then it mess up your monetization. Like, don't do it. It mess up your money on here. Like if you cuss and all that.
You cannot please these people. It will never work.
No, you keep doing what you're doing because it do work. It's only a few that's bothering you. It just seems like it's a lot. Trust me. It's always somebody that complain, but keep doing what you're doing. Just keep doing. Do it for these two ladies that's here with you and they building with you. Them is the ones. It's a lot of them. There's some of them scared to even talk to you. Well, you know what I'm saying? It's just
I like it. I'm gonna tell you what I like, and I'm just gonna be honest. There are some people who are loyal fans and they rarely comment. I prefer that you just watch. You don't have to comment every 5 seconds. You don't have to say, "Hey, I want to reach out to you," because really I'm more leery of the ones that want to reach out. I'm just going to be honest because I've seen the ones that reach out
just because of what
and everything is the same repetitive Pookie Ray. I'm done with that. I try to tell people that you're hogging up my time with rhetoric that I already know about. I don't care about that other stuff that you're dwelling on because what I have to tell myself is if you continuously keep repeating what Pookie Ray said, you are now a part of the problem. You are not a part of the solution.
Yes.
You're part of
the problem. You have to keep it genuine.
So that's why I don't have time for it. I don't care for the messaging anymore. I don't care for any of that through IG. I've told people that in the past few videos. It wasn't to be nasty. It's just that I can no longer participate. It's nothing personal. I can't do it because you have violated what was mine before YouTube. And that's what people don't understand. The IG was mine before I ever had a YouTube channel. And you have just bombarded it with all of this nonsense that really you don't know nothing about. I don't know nothing about. The people who have immersed themselves into it out there in California, all that, they don't know anything either. Yeah. And you walking around following behind these people like zombies and walking around talking and chanting to yourself like you got on damn robes. That's on you. But that's not who I am.
Don't let the people stress you out.
But I'm not stressed. That's the point.
Yeah.
I'm not stressed. And that's what I think they want. What they don't understand is I can cuss to myself when I shut the computer off the phone. I can go talk to this one and that one. Man, I don't care. I'm telling you, I have a very simple life here in Tennessee. It is not involving none of this type of buffoonery. And I don't think people really get that. My life
they don't understand
around a damn computer and a phone.
They just looking at you as entertaining them. Some of them, like these queens on here, they down to earth. But some of them just here for entertainment.
But once you start cursing and sending nasty messages and talking about, I'm with Pookie, we ride or die.
Yeah, people do me like that. They'll come just to cuss me out. They'll come just to cuss me out, man.
You want a reward that you're riding or die with a person to a telephone.
Yeah, that's weird.
Talking, you
they
talking.
Just weirdos.
I'm a ride or die.
It might even look. It might even be the people that you into it with trolling you. You might think it's somebody else, but it's them. It's them the whole time. Because look, they do be like that. It be the same person, but they making other accounts. It's just one or two people.
You know,
they go make another page.
They have troll pages. They have troll pages.
They try to drive you crazy.
Benny, okay, stop. Please, just stop. I said you're cool. Just stop.
But at the end of the day, jealous is a virgin. And then,
you
know, they have troll pages, okay? And when they're jealous of you, they try to target every pinpoint they can.
They can come for your fans, everything.
Oh, I know they do.
They be coming for my fans.
And it's sad because you're wasting your time. The time that you're spending
and for what?
And all that, you could be out here helping somebody that needs some help. You could be reading.
Or go take your butt to sleep.
Shit.
Yeah. Huh?
Or go take your butt to sleep. Why they bothering you?
Well,
they jealousy is a virtue. Then they want to play you. They want to screenshot you. They want to talk about your page and all that. At the end of the day, if they knew better, they'll do better because when you come on here, you tell the truth.
Everything is cool. Let me say this to Vinny because I'm tired of saying this now. So this is when I start getting irritated. Vinny, I don't know you. You're like a lot of people in the chat. I don't know you, sweetheart. You are a typer. And you have, been very kind to me, but you got to understand there are people watching you speak. They will steal your name. You just said they did that. So when that person came up, it could have been you. I got that inkling thinking, well, I better go on, knock them out the box. You understand what I'm saying? Because the way it started off, I thought may be a problem. And that's that. You're not coming up here, Miss Jackson, so please...
And truth don't need no support. I'm just saying. You know, you got people want to bring drama to your channel. You want to come and you got people that want to bring another whatever situation. At the end of the day, we started off as the commentary of what we did. So if you're not collaborating or what we talking about or having fun with us, bye. Damn.
That's right.
Excuse my expression.
You ought to see how many
YouTube and social media stuff.
Yeah, how many messages are up here. I'm not reading the messages, so
right. No. You know, and it's a lot of comments in the message. Why you block me? Why you do this? Why you do that? It's the reason why you're not coming up here. It's the reason why you're not blocked. If you're not on our same level, don't come up here. Period.
Well, the thing people need to understand is that it's never personal, and that's what they need to understand is that as soon as you start cursing in the chat, you keep repeating the same thing, you keep running down the chat with comments back to back. To me, it's subversive because it lets me know there's something not right.
And then you know your mind, in your mind, in there, right? So when they see what people say, either they'll block them or put them on timeout. So don't think they not seeing what you're saying, and then you asking why you can't come up, why you can't do this. Make sense. Evidently, you done did something in the past. Why you can't bring your ass up here?
Like I said, I don't have time for the extra stuff. That's why I made the video, just to say, and this is a message to all of us, is that you don't know people. That is the message. Whether it be social media,
half
job,
of the people
whatever.
Half of the people you know in the chat, you know they got them troll names. They fake too.
Well, and that's why I'm trying. That's the purpose of the video, is to explain to people that I don't know you. You don't know me. That the same people who will ride or die and say they're loyal, as soon as I say something in a video they don't agree with about a movie star or a person in the chat, why you say that?
Cut your throat.
She didn't mean anything. She didn't mean to put a baby in the oven. She was sick. She died. She cool.
It didn't go right back on to somebody else.
Now you mad at me? She was bipolar. She was schizophrenic. Her daddy beat her. Her daddy molested her. But damn, if you feel like that,
and then go on the other people channel.
Me. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, ma'am. You just hit it. And then go on the other people's channel and turn your channel to a whole nother channel.
I don't like her because she's so unprofessional. And because you are so this. Well,
trying to put y'all against each other.
Maybe you should dig a little deeper in their pocketbook, and you might find out some things that you don't know about Shamiqua.
Yeah, the black YouTubers are bad about that, man. Trying to put each other against each other.
Action acting, and they better do like me. Get a notebook.
It's room for everybody. It's room for everybody, man.
But see, I didn't come here to compete with nobody, because this wasn't my intent. My intent is TV, radio. This was not it. My older brother said, why don't you do YouTube while you waiting to get your little roles and your movies, woo, woo, woo. That's all it was. You all now, a year and a half later, and took it to a whole nother level of buffoonery and haterism. But I want to thank you because the hater made me greater.
I got somebody you need to link up with. They because they've been having me on their show. They got a radio station called R&R Radio. And they would love to have you. Trust me. We whenever we get off of here, I'm gonna show you what's been going down.
Where's the radio show out of? What city?
It broadcasts in Florida, but it's like a satellite radio station. Y'all can go listen to it. I'm gonna give you the link. I'm gonna drop the link, but I can't drop it right now because I don't know how to operate this shit.
You know, powdery.
Yeah. I'm gonna send it to you. Because the way that you talk, you're supposed to be in media anyways. So you just gotta keep aligning yourself
instead of this
with good people.
Yeah, because this is
crybaby. This a crybaby.
This just a pedestal for you to go there.
People real TV. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
The way she talks, she's mediation. Okay.
Yes.
So this is low ball for her. Okay, and I told her that earlier. Okay,
this getting her ready.
She can be on a newscast or whatever. Her pajama is florid.
Yes.
See, some people ain't educated. You know what I'm saying? When you get 50 people, you gotta use words that some people don't understand. This here is low ball for her. You understand what I'm saying?
She's very intelligent.
So that's why she got all these haters.
Yes,
and you came in earlier.
That's good. That's a sign of the victory when you have this many haters. You know that you right. Exactly. You right at your
they make you
breakthrough.
Win.
Yeah.
They make you win. Her commentary earlier today.
They can see it in you.
Okay, so I don't know if you real or fake because I don't know you yet.
Yes,
but I know I've been following her.
At the end of the day, that's my little friend out of Texas. He's hated too, baby. Woo,
I was born in Memphis, Tennessee.
They hate this baby boy, honey.
I was born in Whitehaven, Memphis, Tennessee.
Get all upset.
I was born in Memphis, Tennessee, Whitehaven. Back then, it was Elvis Presley, 9 John Gasper Hospital. Look it up. Okay.
Who is it now?
John
Gasper Hospital.
Okay.
Back then, it was Elvis Presley Hospital. I'm from South Memphis. Okay. Okay. Anywho, the way you do what you did earlier today, you need to be on channel 2, 11, 13,
And guess what?
Like how she broadcasts.
Guess what? On the broadcast news, I can't tell you how I feel. It's just said, "Hi, a man was shot on 15th Street. He caught on fire and he died." Back to you, Bob.
Yeah. That's a media personality.
You hard.
I'm already looking ahead to where she going. That's why I make sure we stay tuned in, because we're going to the top. We're gonna see each other there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be the skybox together.
Even if I never get a role with Denzel or Kerry White,
you gonna get everything that's for you. You gonna get everything that's for you.
That's the whole thing. I'm because I'm highly favored and I'm a child of God.
I don't want to say your real name right now, but I'm gonna say your shenanigan name. You on your way.
Yes.
We can see it.
You on your way, boo.
And you got your own lane, because it's just you. You just being yourself. So
and she don't let nobody lead her.
That's right.
I don't see nobody else that got a channel like this.
Really?
To keep it real.
I only go on one. I go on one panel.
It'd be like white people that had these type of channels.
Oh,
like it's a few black channels just like this.
Don't tell I was ghetto.
But it's but you know what I'm saying. It's the way that you do it, like the news. My bad.
Real TV. Yes. What's his name? Real TV.
Yeah, Rich Long. Rich Long.
That's my little baby. That's Rich Long, baby.
Okay, little baby.
I know that name better than I do to keeping people real TV.
Okay, little baby.
I'm listening.
Little baby, yeah.
I see you with your little headphones on and stuff. Yeah. I'm new.
It's an echo in here. I'm trying to make sure I can hear y'all.
Yeah, but hey, little baby. She the truth. She the truth.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you would have saw it when it first came on, I had to listen before I came in for a minute. I'm like, wait a minute, I got to get up on her. And I don't represent nobody else channel but one channel, and that's TG Breaking News. I don't know if you ever heard that.
I gotta check that out. I'm gonna check that out.
But shenanigan, no, ain't no faking in this. Truth don't need support. But this woman, that spirit, that spirit that God have over her and already been covered her. I've been seeing her things been slandered, all this. But let me tell you something. God take care of babies and foods, and we always gonna be a fool for God because we gonna let him use us. You feel me?
Yes.
Okay,
you understand me? You hear me? So at the end of the day, I'm gonna get on this woman panel and I'm gonna say what I want to say, and they can say anything I'm just a subscriber.
Yes. You know they'll attack you. They'll attack you for being.
That's what they've been doing.
I ain't been calling no boy. I've been called different names. They said they got receipt. But see, let me tell you something.
It's crazy.
I'm a woman of God. I'm already cut.
You gonna be all right.
I adopted my grandbaby. I walk with faith, not by sight. And the sight is gonna cover. Hey, you could close your eyes and walk. You know what I'm saying? You could be blindsided to a situation and wake up and say, "How I got there? Why?" That's coming from the footsteps. He carried you. He got you where the hell you supposed to be.
Oh, he said that, didn't he? What it said when you ain't see the footsteps come out?
You said, "How I get her?" It was only 2 footprints. I carried you.
Amen. Amen.
I carried you.
Amen.
And she on her way.
Yes, she is. We're gonna cover it and make sure she get there.
And I thank God for the blessings of me meeting all of y'all and the women in the chat that shoot out to me.
Thank you.
And kings. You know why?
Thank you.
Because we going and we gonna get there.
Yes.
If y'all believe, okay, all this YouTube and social media and all this negativity, if y'all keep feeding into it, that means y'all believe it.
Now that's the one, and that's the truth. What you said, if you feed into it because you believe it, that's a valid point. You with it, you down with it,
right? So if you every time negativity, then you want to respond to the negativity. I ain't gonna keep responding to no negativity.
And when it's your turn and it come your way, don't cry.
Don't cry.
They really do that because they don't have no content, so they using her as
That's
content.
how they get the
trying to get her,
views.
to get her subscribers to come look at their stuff. Yeah. So instead of them having to go and figure something out, like how she researched and know her topic, like the news, they just gonna talk about whatever she say, try to discredit that. That's how they be trying to do me on my channel.
And so like I told her earlier, what I tell you, Shenanigans, ain't nobody perfect. Sometimes we make mistakes, but we only reporting of what we know and we investigate in and trying to learn. Then when we find out, okay, well, dang, they said something else now. Okay, I apologize, but I'm only reporting of what I'm searching in. But then I got
a story, Victoria. It changes at any given moment. By the time I read something, upload the video, then cut his hand off, foot off. How the hell I know? I ain't out there waiting.
And what I say earlier, Shenanigans, I say, so if they doubting what you say, go research yourself. Shit, y'all ain't
They won't do that. But they won't do that. They won't get mad at you and type, that already happened. They got an update. They got a suspect.
And then I'm gonna go to the other person's channel. Oh yeah,
over there where they at?
She over there lying on her commentary. She don't know what they say. No, Real TV said she over there lying on her commentary. She don't know what she's talking about. Hey, she only reported what she researched. And then it changed. It might change in 30 minutes. But it's going to 45 minutes.
And that's the point. If it's an evolving story, which 9 times out of 10, most stories are, by the time you research and upload the video, something done happened since you went and uploaded the content. Why would you waste your breath telling me you didn't do all the work? They got another video out.
You know why? You know why? You know why, Shenanigans? Because they like a washing machine. Swish swap. Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Yeah.
It's a washing machine. Like how they jump on
gonna know who real. Yeah, she'll find out who real.
Did you see what she did on her live? And she didn't even have her. And then when they go over there, they make your commentary out of their commentary. That's how they get their clicks and views.
That's why they start talking about it, so they can talk about all the stuff that she posts, so they don't gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Do the work.
I'm just a subscriber, and I know more than him.
That I'm dead. Honey, I've been dead. I done came back 12 times to talk about all this old shenanigans going on over these stories. But guess what? As I say, that hater made me greater.
Yeah.
That's what
you greater, baby. You just don't know.
You just don't know. When they study hating on you, they study going on other people's panel on you. That will make people come and look at you like, okay.
So one girl said
what she talking about.
She talked about you so bad. I had to see who this person was, and now I'm a subscriber. I want to thank you.
Thank y'all for the clicks and views. Thank y'all for the clicks and views.
Yeah.
Because that's what you don't realize. Every time you view, whether you like it or not, you already opened the Pandora's box when you hit the video.
Even and like I told you earlier, everybody can't fit in this box.
It wasn't meant for you to be up in this box, boo boo.
Sometimes you get in that box.
Meant for you to be up there. You know, y'all sipping on Skittles.
and they in the bag.
I ain't gonna say what I want to say. I'm trying to keep it nice.
I can't wait to get my hair done because I got my hair mowed down. I would show my face, but y'all see my face.
And Theo Hughley said, "How your trailer blow and you got wheels?" I'm dead.
I'm finna jump off of here. I done had a great conversation with y'all. I hope we get to do this again. Y'all have some great energy. Nice meeting you. I'm finna go shave my head. When you get off of here, hit me. I'm gonna be up still.
Right, I'm going to get
catch a flight. I'm gonna be up.
You gonna catch a flight?
Real TV.
Y'all finna go to Cali.
Real TV. I'm going to get my toupee done.
What you gonna do in California? Oh Lord, what you gonna do in California?
I'm gonna pick up a freight. I gotta fly out to California.
Well, it was nice meeting you. I'm going to get my toupee done tomorrow. I'll holler at you.
It's nice meeting you. It's nice meeting you. Show us what it looked like when you got back on here.
Hey, don't you see my face? Ain't no faking in this game.
I ain't got no sense to my shoulder. You showed them a black person.
She said a toupee. She said weave. She said a toupee. So I'm trying to see what it looks like. That's like some Donald Trump shit.
No. Wait a minute. Let me see this. Let me say this. Real TV. You know us black people ain't got no blonde for real, boy. I gotta get this toupee put back up in here. Next time you see me on her page. Next time you see me on my page.
I want to say her toupee. That's deep.
You're damn right. Next time you see me on her page, you gonna see my face. I got my hair mowed down. I'm in the bed with my goddamn lingerie on. You can't see me.
Say that, there.
I got my lingerie on.
I understand.
Wait a minute.
Lingerie.
Wait a minute. This old man used to say around
1 o'clock in the morning.
She got a soft gown on.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning here too.
With the earphones on. I got my lingerie on.
Victoria got her softest gown on.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get hit. When I get out the phone, child, I ain't got time to be playing with y'all. See, I got a life. I just enjoy this. I'm trying to roll over in some. What y'all trying to do?
Good night, say. Golly. That was for PG-13. My star.
I can't show you all that. That's Shenanigans, stop. You should have never put me up on here. You already know. I got my rose. What you got?
You all up on your softest covers telling your business.
Yeah, baby, I'm trying to roll over.
What? Look, wait
till you got me on the line.
Look, get in where you fit in. You up on Shenanigans talking junk. Go on, get in your good covers.
Oh, girl, no, I'm gonna do that later when I go in the room with him. I got to go in the other room because he said we be too loud.
I guess so. He ain't want all that noise while he handling his business.
All right, he gonna see the noise when I get in there, though.
I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I'm gonna jump back on here with y'all.
Okay,
nice meeting you, Real TV.
Nice meeting you.
Bye, baby. Bye. Bye. That was Rich.
That's what we finna do.
Now you gonna get off here and go to your room.
I ain't ready for that right now.
Yeah, you need to go to your room because I'm already 2 hours 26 minutes in, and I'm gonna end it. But
oh, that's just so rude and disrespectful.
That ain't rude. You gotta come up going into the boom room.
Miss Terry, I enjoy meeting you, sweetie. You a beautiful queen. I love you, queen. And I know y'all. Look, the check cracking up. The check cracking.
Oh, here come that out. Oh Lord, here comes.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Come on, that out. Yes, baby. Sis said she got the lingerie on.
Love you, Rich Long. That's my baby from Texas. That's my Texas baby.
We enjoy him.
Yeah, that's my Texas baby. Yeah.
Night out. Come on. Night out. Come on. Put on your lingerie too.
Yes, ma'am. This is my kind of talk here.
Everybody, they don't know about 53 plus, babe. Hey, this is what we do. All that other shenanigans stuff and bamboozlement stuff and all that stuff. Babe, we make it do what it do. Y'all should have never put me on this panel.
Y'all have made my night. Y'all have made my night.
Oh, no. Oh, shenanigans. I did want to bring this up. Not trying to change the commentary. Okay, the dude that killed the family over the stimulus check. Yeah, it's I got some clips for that too, boo.
Okay.
How the hell you gonna steal? And then you ain't even want all this money. He only wanted $1,400.
What?
Well, wait a minute.
You can't want something that ain't work.
I told somebody we don't know exactly how much she got because she did have children. So you got to
all he wanted was
plus two kids. You're not going to get half for nothing. No matter what the amount is. I don't owe you
exactly.
Offer them
but you would kill them people.
Why should she give you that?
Okay, nigga, why you didn't go to work and get one because they was giving it to you for real if you didn't claim a kid or not. You at least would have got 15, 14, or you would have got the 600 and the 1,200. Long as you would have worked. Why you didn't have a job? Make it make sense.
Because you was a street person. You was a street person.
Well, he killed him.
What that uncle said in that interview that I played, You done put sugar in the tank, busted out the windows, all this crazy stuff you did to her car. She knew better than to keep fooling with him. You should have cut him off.
Yes.
And she cut him out. Shenanigans. She cut him out and she let him come back.
Well, whatever. He was around for him to walk up, as she said in the article. He walked up, said, I want the money. She said no, then said he left and came back. If he was done and you was done, he would have never been able to be in your peripheral.
Baby, I promise you, baby, 911, I'm on my way, baby. And if it wasn't y'all,
no way. You asking me for $2 if I'm not fooling with you.
Exactly. And they better start learning how to license to carry. You come on my property time out of my stimulus and you want it. Think about it.
It's just crazy.
He didn't work. He didn't file taxes. Listen, he didn't work. He didn't file taxes, right? Because he can't file taxes because he didn't work. But you wanted them to give you the money what they worked for.
But you're entitled to get the money as long as you're a United States citizen. So he could have filed for himself. That was on him.
He didn't. But he did.
But that's still on him.
Exactly.
And she should have told him that you still can file for yourself whether you worked or not. So long as you got a valid Social Security number, you could have filed.
Well, baby, he can't file. He can't file nothing right now but God. All he can file is God now.
You know what?
And you killed them babies.
Well,
you killed them babies.
He filed, man.
Yeah.
And I read somewhere else where another older black man, they showed his mug shot, and I'm telling you, Pookie looked rough. I said, Pookie, what you crying about? Everybody want to fight. I'm just like, what in the world is wrong?
No, Shenanigans. We're gonna have to change.
No, I'm gonna pull that picture. That's my next live I do. I might jump off here and jump back on. That mugshot I saw, when I say, ooh, this look like somebody sit on a shade tree all day.
We're gonna have to change the name to Jody because I'm tired of Pookie.
No, Pookie still.
Pookie, Ray, Quan, Tamika, Quan. You all know Quan.
Queen, baby, Ray.
Your sofa, he stay in the refrigerator eating bologna and your baby Cheerio.
I told y'all about them cereal, man. They eat them cereals all day, the baby Fruit Loops.
Stay eating that baby Apple Jacks.
No, the oodles, moodles, and the noodles.
Stay eating that baby Apple Jack. Mama, why not Apple Jack?
Quan,
the baby ain't got no snacks.
I can't.
Dog ain't got no dog food.
Okay. I put some of that dog food in with them Apple Jacks.
I promise you, I'll put some red food in there.
Like a baby, like a baby bottle, half and half. Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. We don't own the rights to this conversation. This is for education.
Oh,
I promise you.
Apple Jacks kind of crunchy. I know.
Yeah, they crunchy as hell.
I know they crunchy. You better to get your whole digestive system toe up.
They mix with oodles and the noodles.
Oh my gosh, you're crazy. You're so funny. So funny. Well, I want to jump off here and cut this live, but I may come back and bring something else. If you have a hot topic, I'll bring something else back. If you
already know my topic.
The hot topic is recap, because this was good.
You talk about that damn stimulus check now.
I told you to talk about.
But that's depressing. That's depressing to me. Say what, baby?
I told you to talk about Action Jackson.
Oh shit!
Who is that?
You know who Action Jackson is?
No, I don't.
Okay, can I bring up a topic too?
But wait a minute, let me figure out who the Action Jackson is first. Who is that?
Hang up and come back. We gonna tell you.
No, I ain't doing surprising. I gotta put the title up first. Who was Action
Jackson?
I don't know who you're talking about.
This is for education purposes. So.
Say it without cussing, please. Who are we talking about?
Action.
We can't say it till you put it up there. You gotta put the discrimination up there.
No, send it to me in a message. I don't understand what y'all saying.
I ain't got no information.
Look at Nene talk. We know him just like old Thug.
Yeah, we know Action Jackson.
I don't know what
gave out the relationship advice.
No, you ain't talking about no.
I'm coming.
I gotta do the research first. I have to do research first. I can't just come up and talk about that because I don't really know what's going on. So I have to go.
Okay, well, I'm coming in with some skates and a skateboard in there.
Look, Cynthia, I put that together, and I was following him on Facebook.
Well, you go to YouTube, you go get all the information you need.
These last $2.
Hey,
baby, I will not lose. And I will not lose.
Meet me at the
I will not lose.
Hey,
this is for education.
My channel stuff there.
I don't know. I ain't ready
for own the copyrights to
this. I don't know
we
what
don't
to say.
own the copyrights to this conversation.
I don't need that black Negro talking about me. I don't know what's going on with him. Let me tell you what I saw in the queue today. I was going through the queue and somebody made a video talking about is she allegedly in a cult, the wife. I said, y'all gonna make that
baby, you ain't lying. That's what I heard, girl.
This is for educational purposes only.
They ain't no
my
education.
last $2.
I'm not gonna lose.
I ain't gonna play.
Baby, he was stroking. Hey.
Stroking. Hey.
The picture that I saw her on YouTube today, she looks very young. She looks very young.
Who do?
His wife.
Oh.
She looks young.
You know they edit and screenshot stuff and all that type of stuff.
So what is the latest? Because I got to go find something before I can jump on. I can't just talk about it now.
Well, you better find it for educational purposes only.
The latest is another woman came out and said she just slept with him about a week or two ago.
Oh, I told you.
You know what, Night Owl? You stay in folk dresser drawers. Yo, and you like
you know, shenanigans. You know we be in the bushes. We just gotta go on a path.
I don't know.
Education purposes only. I be stroking.
The governor doing in Mississippi. She know what the governor doing in Tennessee. She know what the governor doing in New York. Who
baby, you know they trying to get him up out of there, baby.
I'm not gonna tell you who the last one filed a complaint that he been up their skirt.
Well, say somebody.
Almost said, I wish these heifers quit talking. They just tell
who we gonna say tonight? Who we gonna say tonight? Or surviving?
But he's afraid of JJ to cast out the demons, his pastor. I still ain't got over. I ain't got over the pastor from the other night. Spleen liquor. Spleen liquor. I said, Pastor, you know that was you. Now, Pastor, talking about that was you. Talking like
you know the pastor was drunk as me the other night, so we just gonna leave that alone.
Wait a minute. Look at Ann Clark coming here tipping in. One of the ladies said she's pregnant by him and she is a surgeon. Okay, I'm dead.
Yeah. This is for education.
12 hours just to get the information together.
Shenanigans. Hang up, start back, and we're gonna start over because I ain't finna go to the altar for nobody.
Not even a surgeon. How you a surgeon? I want to use birth control pills, allegedly.
No, I'm the usher. I'm gonna be the usher.
No, you don't want your usher. I want you being no usher.
I'm be the usher.
I want you to be usher.
I got questions. I was just trying to see how you gave out that much advice and was hitting all them women. I just was like, that would must be my
I can't, cause I fool with you. I can't get a church fan. I'm hot, sweating.
I'm gonna send you a fan and an extra fan.
Hey, y'all thought about that?
Okay.
How he was giving advice and was no man.
But who's better to advice and be doing business?
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna be your usher for the preacher.
Come on through, usher. I was just wondering how the man gave y'all the advice, and he was just running ahead everything. I told y'all that man admitted it on his video.
Listen, Nene said she a resident preparing to be a doctor. Okay, Thank you, Nay. I got to get off here then because I got to go do the research to come back to all the information back.
He got his stimulus check.
Victoria, go be
paying for all of it.
Go be with your man.
You come on back.
Look, Leslie Marvin, Victoria got to go sleep.
No, I just woke up. I told you when I came on your line, you woke me up.
Well, take a pill, some Rubitose.
No, I ain't gonna take a pill. I'm gonna take a smoke. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette, and I'm coming back. Come on, come back.
Okay.
I'm the usher. I'm right at the door with my white gloves on.
They said you're gonna be gone for 3 days or something. I know I will. Be up there walking around. Trying to find information. Oh, I can't stand. Let me read something. I'll bring it back, and here in a few minutes, just give me time to bring.
And I'm gonna be right at the door with my white gloves on and my white hat. Goodbye.
I'm gonna tip through with my church finger.
I got my white gloves on and my hat. I love you, ladies. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. Y'all too.
I got my white gloves on and my hat. I'm gonna put on my dress. Hey, shenanigans.
All of the ground.
Shenanigans. I'm gonna put on my after-hour dress.
Is thinking I can't see y'all that went from Tokyo to Iraq. Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you, Nadia. Victoria. I'm coming back. Let me go. Research, and I will be back on number 3. Thank you, Terry.
Yes, you're welcome. Oh, let me tell you this right quick, Miss Angie, honey. Look, guess who I heard from today? Out of nowhere.
Okay, Jesus. Who you hear from, Terry?
Honey, you know the 5-year one.
Look at Nanny to my wearing my Easter shoes. Y'all so evil, folks, man. Wait a minute. Wait. That's the one that's got somebody.
Yes, the 5-year one out of nowhere.
What he
said? He messaged me today. Honey.
You're supposed to reach out to me on IG.
Yes, I'm going to have to. What's your thing for IG?
Listen, do you have an IG account?
Instagram, yeah, but I don't know. Instagram and Facebook, and then that's it.
Okay, well, Instagram, I'm Big Sexy 71 on there, okay?
Okay.
I've got black bangs and a bob, okay?
Okay, I will look you up.
Message me. Well, what did he say before I jump off? Because I'm curious now. What did he say?
Well, he texted me and told me that his uncle, which we call Unc, he had a stroke Sunday.
Okay.
And they didn't find him until Monday, but he's in the hospital and he's doing fine.
Okay.
Then he told me that he misses our friendship and that he did me. I told him the same thing. I told him, how's the wife and the kids? Said the wife's still in the nursing home. The kids are fine because they still with the grandmammy. And that for me to take care of myself, and I'll take, he take care of himself, and it was nice talking to him, and that was the end of it. But I was shocked when I saw it pop up on my phone today. Yeah, out of nowhere, honey.
Wow, and that is so weird. We were just talking about that the other night. Isn't it amazing how people just pop up about stuff?
Yes.
Very that's interesting.
Yes. But look, you go ahead, you look up your stuff. I'll be back.
I'm trying to hurry because it's already late. But I thank you all for joining me. Thank you, Terry. I'm gonna remove you, Terry. Okay.
Okay.
Love you, baby.
Love you.
Okay. Bye. That was Terry. Thank you all for the guests that joined me. Rich Long. Please check out his content on YouTube. He's a friend of mine. Victoria, Night Owl, Crystal. Thank you. Thanks to my mods. I really appreciate it. I thank you all for following me and watching. I thank you. Funny comments. You all are so funny. I'm going to go down, research something to bring back to you here in a few minutes. Like, share, subscribe, drop your comments below if you want to donate to the channel. $sign Big Angie 129. Y'all keep me laughing. Y'all keep me on my toes. I appreciate that. I'll be right back. Thank you so much. I'm going to go do the research, and then we'll come back for live number 3 if you want to join me. Thanks a lot for everything, you guys. I really appreciate it. God bless you. Bye.